Oh, hello there, friends. Oh, hello there. Hello, friends. Welcome to this here extremely late start to a stream. Y'all better be spamming "you're late" in the chat. Because I am very late. It is extremely late. But there's some people here. I see you. I see a bunch of y'all over on Twitch. I see some of y'all over there on YouTube. And I appreciate it. It's great to see you, all of you. And those of you who are yet to be here, whether you are joining us on the stream in a few minutes or whether you are a VOD viewer, always a pleasure to have our VOD viewers coming on out after the fact. So, hey, hi, hello, how are you? Yeah, it's a late start tonight. Honestly, mostly because I was late getting my video out tonight. That just kind of pushes everything back. And I was late getting the video out tonight because it was a reaction video to the Xbox games showcase. That was a weird noise. I don't know if you guys. Xbox game showcase that streamed today, and yeah, it's always a pretty tight turnaround trying to react to that, get the video out the same day, and that showcase made me want to play Starfield, which I have, well, recently started doing again. I actually played a little bit yesterday for the first time in quite a while. But that's why we are here tonight with some Starfield. So, but if you're watching this, you probably know how these streams go. We'll hang out and chat for a while. First, we can talk about the Xbox game showcase, some of the reveals and trailers and whatever. I'd love to hear what you guys think about what was shown today, if you've seen it or know what was there. And we'll get to the Starfield eventually in a little bit. So let's all see who's here tonight. Okay, so I actually logged on pretty late. The first person I see in chat was Cleo at 9:21 over on Twitch, but I have a funny feeling she was not actually the first person in the chat. So if y'all can let me know who was first in the Twitch chat tonight, that would be much appreciated. But from what I can see here, it looks like Cleo, Navy, and Pearls. So I'm going to say provisional congratulations to those three. Over on YouTube, we've got Hoshi ASMR. You betcha you're number one. Congratulations, Hoshi. Why am I having trouble talking? Congratulations, Hoshi. Also coming in certified second, Life with Nick and Haley. Hello. Life and Nick with Haley asking, when do I usually get in? Well, I normally start my streams about an hour earlier than I started tonight. So there's that. But then once I start the stream, usually I arrive, I sort of have the stream starting soon screen for the first like 5 to 8 minutes, let's say. That's usually what it is, 5 to 8 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty typical. And certified third over on YouTube is Tushar Kumar. Congratulations. And welcome on in, all of you. Let's see if there's any consensus about who is actually here. Who is actually here first? Who is actually her? I don't know why I'm struggling with the words. It's probably because I spent too much time sharing too many words in tonight's reaction video. So I'm all out of words. They're gone. Bruce says, I was here 8:30, but I'm giving it to Cleo because I just don't have a life. You know what, Bruce? I think you earned it, though. I mean, that's pretty definitive if you were here at 8:30. That's pretty good. Also, C-Money8, thank you for the follow. Also, shout out to Knife Skunk for the follow. And I think... No, those are the follows. But Sargon has a 35 stream streak tonight. Congratulations on your streak, Sargon. That's most impressive. Also, I appreciate that you're out there murdering the scamp right off the bat. That's good. That's good stuff. Who else is all in here tonight? We've got Attractive. Attractive with the 20-month resub. Has it been so long, Attractive? It's crazy. Closing in on that 2-year mark. Attractive, how are you tonight? Or this afternoon for you, maybe? Early evening, perhaps. Thank you for coming on back for another month in the sub club. Attractive means so much to me. I really, really appreciate it. And it's wonderful to have you here. Welcome on in. Who else we got? We've got Gracie. Shout out to Gracie B ASMR. So good to see you. Gracie, of course, one of our amazing community members, our awesome moderators here, keeping an eye on the chat, making sure you're all well behaved. And an amazing ASMR creator in her own right. Go check out Gracie over on YouTube. And subscribe and enjoy some fantastic ASMR. Sargon is here, of course. Good to see you, Sargon. Bruce says, I keep jumping over to chat from my Unreal Dev screen to make sure the stream hasn't started. That was at 10:14. It was a very late start tonight. Old Coffee Addict is in the house. Welcome, Old Coffee Addict. How are you? The best Maidens is here. Maidens, we haven't seen you so much these days. How have you been? What's new with you? You streaming these days? Spaced Drunkard, hello and welcome. Hot Apple Pies, hi. It's been like 1,000 years. How are you? Welcome in. It's fantastic to see you. Yeah, 35 stream streak is pretty intense. Sargon, congratulations. Oh, Neebsy, you are here. Neebsy, I know you were saying you didn't think you were going to make it, but you haven't been able to sleep. Does anyone have any rituals that help them fall asleep? I read boring books. I know that sounds lame, but seriously, like books that are like a little bit interesting, but not so interesting that I want to like, they're not page turners, you know? Usually non-fiction books, very factual books. I like reading them, but they also just knock me right out at night. Red Spear or Poet Laureate. Red Spear, I don't know if I can condone your suggestion there. I mean, melatonin is an option. I have not ever actually used melatonin, but I know some people have pretty good success with it. Christian, welcome on in with all those taters. Looking mighty fine, rolling in. Sargon, talking about melatonin gummies, so yeah. Neebsy says, I used to take melatonin, but it would cause me to sleepwalk. Oh yeah, that's not what you want. Fair enough. Fair enough. Bruce says, can I get some F's in the chat for Nick's punctuality? Fair, yep, fair. Naga out there with the you're late emote. And Christian, well deserved, well deserved. Churchy says, late to get to bed, late to start the stream. I'll let it slide this time. You know what? It works out then. It works out. Neepsy says, nothing pulled my interest from the Xbox showcase other than Hello Games RPG. Wait, did they showcase? I didn't see it in today's stream, but maybe they separately showcased. Are you talking about Light No Fire? Or is Hello Games involved in one of the other ones there too? I might not have noticed. Churchy says, looking very tropical tonight. Thank you, thank you. This is one of Into the AM's new relaxed button-up shirts, and it just got pretty warm here the last couple days, so I'm vibing. It's perfect. It's very comfortable. Looking very troppy butt tonight. Thank you, Buttspot. Thank you, Buttspot. Over on YouTube, Hoshi was asking, is Starfield worth buying? I wanted to get it when it came out, but I heard it didn't run well. It runs better now, and if you like Fallout a lot, it is, you know, it's a Bethesda game in that style. Whether it's worth getting, though, I think it's a really hard question to answer. Especially because I've really not played it as much as I thought I would have. So maybe that tells you something. But I want to come back to it. I want to keep playing it. It's a game I've said in the past where I think its own structure gets in its own way, if that makes sense. For me, I think the biggest challenge with Starfield is in a game like Fallout or Skyrim, you can see what's out there. You're traveling from A to B, you see something cool in the distance. You can see easily on a map or just have an intuitive sense of where you've been and where you haven't. In Starfield, it's not like that. Everything is so disconnected between planets and star systems that is, for me, it's hard to remember where I've been and where I haven't been. And I don't get that sort of tantalizing temptation to go explore because everywhere is just a dot on a map, which is kind of cool in its own way, but, you know, see neat stuff out there, you know? So I've found that to be one of the biggest challenges in sort of pulling me into Starfield. But maybe for you, that might not be an issue. I don't know. Just some stuff and things. Hello, over on YouTube. Okay, Life with Thinking Haley says best game of the 90s. Oh my god. I have to pick just one. Man. God, that is nearly impossible. If I'm thinking about like maybe most impactful game for me of the 90s, Diablo's gotta be up there. The original Pokemon and Gold and Silver also up there. I love me some Age of Empires. I don't know if it was the best game in the 90s, but it was very influential at the time. It's really hard when you're talking about old games to separate objectively best from like most impactful in the history of games, and then also like personally most significant, you know. So I don't know. I guess maybe Diablo. I think it holds up really, really well still. It's such a timeless design. Vanquisher, what is up? How you doing? Yeah, I thought you might be excited about Starfield. Coming on here with a 22-month resub. Welcome back. Welcome back for another one. Great to see you, my friend. Great to have you back. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get back to Starfield tonight. It's, I don't know, the Xbox Showcase got me hyped for it. Silver Floofball, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Adam says, watching this on my Xbox right now. Question, senor, do you have kids? I do not. Nope, no kids here. Life with Nick and Haley says, I must have been subbing literally for years and years. I mean, I recognize you from the comments. Like, yeah, for years and years. Is this your first time making it out to a live? I feel like we've seen you here maybe before, but maybe it is your first time in the chat. Life with Nick and Haley says, just awesome vibes here. Love the Star Wars walkthroughs back in the day. Hey, thanks. That's pretty fun. I'm looking forward to doing some more Star Wars videos with Outlaws when it comes out later this year. Life for Nick and Haley, with Nick and Haley says, got to get into a routine, talking about bedtime. Like usually for me, get in bed at 9:45, settle in, keep lights low before going to bed. I feel like you might be breaking your routine now. I don't know where you are, but I feel like it's past 9:45 pretty much anywhere. Unless you're in Hawaii, I guess. Or you're like, I guess you could be on the other side. Maybe it's the following day for you. That would make sense. Maybe you're in Australia. I don't know. Quite possible. Quite possible. Thorek in the chat. What is up, Thorek? Speaking of people who've been here for years and years. Thorek says, hope you're all doing well. Love the pineapple shirt. Thank you. Sarah, it's like stone cold. When I put out this shirt today, she just looks at me. She's like, you look like you live in a pineapple under the sea. And I was like, I don't even know what, I mean, like, okay, fine. Whatever. Sure. I guess I'll take that. I mean, SpongeBob doesn't wear a tropical shirt, but I guess I do have pineapples on me. Pearl says, happy birthday, babies. Birthday babies out there to all the June babies. That's true. Happy birthday, June babies. I feel like we haven't celebrated a birthday on stream for a while. Like I haven't sang happy birthday to anyone for a while. Y'all hiding your birthdays from me. Spartor, how you doing tonight? Welcome. Yo, handsome dashing princess. I have not shared photos from the wedding yet, so you haven't missed them. Also, I just realized I was going to change the prices. I promised I'd change the prices for the rain rewards tonight. Let me do that right now, because I keep forgetting. I told you I'd make them cheaper, because I'm a man of the people. I don't want y'all to be... Okay, what did I say? Currently, a single Make It Rain is 1,500. What if we reduce that to 1,000 points? And then that's how many minutes? That's 3 minutes. And then the Big Rain, which is currently 6,000 points, is 20 minutes. I can't remember what I said I would change it to. Or no, maybe I said I keep the basic one the same price. What was I gonna do? I forget now. Okay, wait, what makes sense? What makes sense here? Where are these rewards? God, I have so many rewards. Too many rewards. Okay, if we make it rain 1,000 points, Boom. And that is 3 minutes of rain. Then let's say we make downpour 3,000 points. Where's downpour? Downpour. 3,000 points instead of 6,000 points. It's half the price, you guys. But instead, what the heck, we'll just leave it 15 minutes. So that's still pretty good value. You get 15 minutes instead of 9 minutes for your money, your points. Screw it, whatever. I don't know. Have fun. Make it rain. There you go. Like I said, I'm mad at the people. Enjoy your Rangers. If you want to take advantage of the reduced prices, you'll probably have to refresh, I would think. I would guess. Anyway, sorry, I just wanted to do that while I remembered. Neebsy, saving up your potates. What's your end game? What you saving them for? Yeah, Bruce, those videos are super cool, showing the true scale. It makes you wish you could really experience the true scale of a game like Skyrim, or like a setting like Skyrim. You know what it's supposed to be. But alas, don't know that we ever will. Don't know that we ever will. At least not without some serious AI help, probably. Danita, hello. Welcome on in. How you doing? Good to see ya. Thanks for joining us. How you been? Oh, Pearl said, Sugar Rush meant to say happy birthday to the Cancer babies. Wait, is that the sign of Zodiac we're in now? I don't know. I don't follow the Zodiac transitions closely. All I know is I'm a Scorpio. Attractive said, happy Sunday/Monday, guys. I'm fabulous. Just got back from walking my dogs down by the river. Said hi to some friendly horses. Horses. And then fed some carrots. That's always nice. I grew up beside, like, with neighbor horses. So I always like to go and feed them. I'm well. Thank you, Attractive. I'm well, aside from extremely late. Happy Pride Month, Naga, and everybody else. Happy Pride. Anybody got any exciting parades or plans? Any cool parties? There's quite a few around here. A couple we were thinking of going to. Madoraptor, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Madoraptor says, recovering from a week-long ear infection. Blech. Gross. That sounds unpleasant. Never missed a second headphone for ASMR so much. On the mend. Glad you are headed the right direction. Feeling better, I hope. And Madoraptor, congratulations on delivering on everything you had to deliver for this summer game season. I know it's been a busy one for you. And the Perfect Dark trailer in today's Xbox showcase was extremely cool. It was very badass. Really neat to get a first look at the gameplay from that game, because it's one I've been wondering about for years, since the first announcement of the... Is it... Now you can tell me, I'm sure. It's not a reboot exactly, is it? Is it like a soft reboot? Or is it just a sequel? Or something else? Because I'm not quite certain, so I'm sure you can tell me though. Hopefully. Maybe you're not allowed. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's probably common knowledge. And I just don't know. Attractive says, I love to read. I recently gotten back to visiting my local library every week to pick up comics. Nice. It didn't even occur to me that libraries would have comics, but they totally would. That makes sense. Meanwhile, Butt Spot. I love to butt. I've recently gotten butt into visiting my local buttery. Every butt. Holy frick, Butt Spot. Holy frick, Butt Spot. I'm sure there was stuff about Light No Fire and Eebsy. I just didn't see it in today's showcase. Xbox did have it in their showcase last year, though. So, Pearls says, just a question: what is considered warm in Canada? Depends on where you are. Depends on the time of year. But for where I am here, on the west coast of Canada, I would say like warm is anything over. Now these are going to be in Celsius. Y'all are going to have to convert stuff into Fahrenheit. Like over 25, I would say, is getting pretty warm. You know, over 30 is quite like very warm. Over 35 is hot. Very hot. If we hit 40, it's just that's it. We're done. That's only ever happened maybe once or twice. It happened during that heat dome summer. But yeah, like 20 degrees, pleasant. 25 degrees, warm but pleasant. 30 degrees, getting pretty hot. 35 degrees, extremely warm. That's for me. Anyway, others might disagree, but for my part of Canada, that's how it works. Deckley, what's up? Welcome on in. How you doing? Over on YouTube chat, it's Nightly ASMR. Yo, it's been ages. Nightly, how you doing? AKA a Nightly Romulus over in the Twitch chat. Over on YouTube, Nightly Romulus, aka Nightly ASMR, has an awesome ASMR channel. I don't know if Nightly has posted for a while, but there's lots of great stuff there. Some really relaxing, soft-spoken readings, and definitely worth checking out. But how have you been, my friend? How you doing? Also, MKF says, Nick, what's up? Cool Xbox reaction. Thank you. It's cool to see a new Doom, but man, I really want a new Quake. Yeah, that didn't even occur to me, but yeah, they could totally have done that. They could totally announce a new Quake. Yeah, they should. They should definitely announce a new Quake. Or make a new Quake, anyway. Pardon me. Over in the Twitch chat. John, what's up, John? How you doing? John says, Nick, so excited to see a reaction to the Xbox showcase. I thought it was the best game showcase in years. Yeah, you know, I have to admit, immediately afterwards, I didn't think it was, I was pretty lukewarm on it, personally, I have to admit. But that doesn't seem to be the prevailing opinion. It seems like most people are very, hype and happy with that showcase. I didn't think it was bad by any stretch. I think it's just that for me, there were no really big surprises, and I was just really wanting there to be like something that took my breath away. It was like, I did not see that coming. But I don't think there's anything that I didn't see coming, except for, there were some indie games and third-party titles that were certainly novel that I had never seen before, but they weren't part of a franchise or related to something that I would get really jazzed about. They're like an unknown, but there was some really cool looking stuff. I will also say that what they did show, even though none of it was super surprising, it does all look really good. So in that regard, I'm quite happy. And like, I can see why people would say they thought it was like extremely solid. And it was. I guess it was, solid's a good word for how I would say it. Solid, but maybe not super surprising for me. Maybe that's it. But yeah, definitely the general discussion, the way the showcase was received, it seems like people thought that Xbox nailed it. So I think most people were a little more jazzed about it than I was, which is fine. We all have different things we get excited about. Yo, Guggers, freaking Guggers, thank you for the resub, my man. It is good to see you. Guggers with the 3 year subversary. What is up? Holy cow. Happy freaking 3 years, Guggers. That's immense. That is definitely worth tapping on this tater for. Yeah, how long has it been? How long has it been? Many lurks later. Guggers, how you been? How you been? What's new in Guggers land? Where are we at here? Why am I getting lost in chat? It's not that long. Right, John's comment. So John, what had you the most hyped from today's showcase? Because again, I thought it was strong. Just not super surprising for me. But yeah, what they showed was good. What they showed was good. Spear Dusk. It's the fight of the spears again. Red Spear's out there tonight, I know. Spear Dusk is out there. Who shall be victorious tonight? Silver Floofball asks, how is Starfield? Complicated question. And honestly, I'm still, after all this time, forming my opinions because I haven't played it as much as I feel I need to really say definitively. Vanquisher, I did see the Shattered Space DLC trailer. I thought it looked pretty cool. It's one of the reasons why we're here with Starfield tonight. Neebsy says, I thought the showcase was alright, but none of it stood out to me as Xbox hype building. As a PC player, Game Pass is all I need. Xbox doesn't have as great of exclusives as PlayStation. Yeah, maybe I'm in a similar boat. I don't know. Not that I really want exclusives. I think they're kind of anti-consumer, but yeah, I guess I was just waiting for something really exciting, but I don't know what that would have been. I know a lot of people probably got really excited about the Gears of War reveal at the end, and I'm not a Gears of War guy, but I'm sure some people were super hyped about that. Fair enough. Thorax says, I think being compared to SpongeBob is a compliment. Full stop. Alright, sure. I'll take it as it was intended then. Stoner Shen, what's up? Welcome on in. Navy says, joke's on you. I always have my birthday. From everyone. One day we'll find out. Yo, Rango, what's up? Rango says, I feel like I've been saving channel points forever. They never seem to go up much just by watching every stream I can. I don't know. Are you clicking a little box, a little icon to get bonus ones? Because I guess that helps. Memes, you're saving up for 25k. What game would you have me play when you spend all those points? Handsome Dashing Princess, wait. June 2nd was your birthday? Can we sing you? That was like that was last Sunday. Aw, I didn't stream on your birthday. That's sad. Can we sing you a belated happy birthday? Would that be okay? Let me know. If you're not comfortable with it, that's totally fine too. But Rango says, speaking of scale, I'm pretty sure it's still true that Daggerfall has the biggest game map ever. Maybe so, but when you consider what's on that game map, yeah, it's kind of hard to compare it, right? Like, if you really want to say the biggest game map ever, I'd guess it's No Man's Sky. But you can procedurally generate an infinite game map, like Minecraft. It's not actually infinite, but it's very big. Mataraptor says, thank you kindly. And I think Perfect Dark is in the soft reboot category. Okay. There's some world building that they're expanding on that I think wasn't in the OG as clearly, at least as far as I can tell from the research I did pre-production. Fair enough. Yeah, soft reboot's kind of the vibe I got, but I don't know if it's been explicitly stated. So thanks. That does help clarify. Rango, you're excited for the MGS3 remake. Okay, so I'm not a Metal Gear guy, so I don't have any nostalgia or like understanding of what that game is in the series. But it does seem like people are getting pretty hyped for it, so I'm happy for the Metal Gear folks. Calliope Lemon, hello. Hello. Mr. Sky, welcome in. Welcome in. Neemsy says they needed more gameplay for these showcases. I mean, it's kind of a trailer showcase. Neemsy said it's not a trailer showcase. I mean, it is. And it's not. It's both, I guess. Trailer. I felt there was a decent amount of gameplay. But there were a few that were just cinematic trailers. Like the Gears trailer, I guess. The Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred trailer was just cinematic. Yeah. I appreciate what you're getting at. I don't think there's anything that says that it can't be just trailers. It's kind of whatever Microsoft wants it to be. But I like a blend, I guess. A blend of cinematic trailers and gameplay stuff. I think there's a place for both. Gugger says playing too much Commander, getting back into Modern. Figured the keyboards didn't hurt my wallet, or hurt me enough in the wallet. Big yikes. Big yikes, my dude. But fair. Fair. Radical asks if I watched the game showcase today. Yeah, we were just talking about it, the Xbox game showcase. I think the PC gaming show is this afternoon too. That I have not seen yet. Is there anything cool announced there? Alpha X-Ray says, I'm surprised I actually got a little stoked on the Indiana Jones game. It definitely felt like a movie. Yes, okay. I thought the indie game showed extremely well in today's showcase. It really captures the spirit of the films. What the gameplay is going to feel like, harder to say. But the cinematic, like in-game cinematic stuff they were showing. I don't know why I did air quotes there. It was in-game. I think that's looking really good. And actually, I was more impressed with Troy Baker's Harrison Ford impression in this trailer than in the previous stuff they've shown. So, yeah, I'm very much excited for that game. Calliope Lemon says I was not impressed with the look of Dragon Age, the Veilguard's art style. Okay, what was that? That trailer. I was so confused because the art style and the presentation and the way they presented that trailer, all of it made it feel like it was for some kind of Dragon Age spin-off, like a team-based hero, like versus Horde, like PvE shooter or something. Like I was so ready for it to be revealed to be like a spin-off thing, like, you know, Warhammer Vermintide style, except for Dragon Age or something. But it totally wasn't. It was apparently that was the trailer for the next main series single player Dragon Age, the Veilguard. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, I was so confused. And I don't know if this is supposed to be like exemplifying a tonal shift that they intend for this series, or if the actual like game and story are gonna be like the Dragon Age we know, but the art style just looks kind of like one of those like, mobile team shooter games. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it, okay? I sound like I'm being extremely harsh on it. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it. Maybe it'll hit different if I know what it's actually supposed to be for. All I'll say is my impression during the showcase was like extreme confusion. I don't think that's what they were going for. I do not think that's what they were going for. Yeah, it was just, I don't know. Rango says the Dragon Age trailer felt really campy. Yeah, Marvel style. Yeah, exactly. It was like really quippy and like, not quippy, but like, well, I don't know. I'd have to watch it again. It did not feel like a dark fantasy, that's for sure. It felt so divorced from the tone of Dragon Age that I associate with that series. Which isn't to say that the game's gonna be bad. I will reserve judgment for seeing some gameplay, you know, but it just tonally it felt way off the mark. It was odd. The game could still be good. It could be really good, you know. But yeah, the way the trailer was presented, it really felt like a bait and switch. Vanquisher says, do you think Bethesda will make their big titles Xbox exclusives like Elder Scrolls and Fallout? If so, do you think the reaction might be, or how do you think the reaction might be from the sides of the console affected? Like, will PlayStation players be mad if Elder Scrolls 6 is Xbox exclusive? Yeah, I mean, people have been speculating about this for quite some time. I suspect, yeah, it'll be Xbox exclusive. Starfield is, right? That being said, there's also been rumors that Xbox is looking at maybe opening up and putting some more of their exclusive stuff on PlayStation. It could go either way with Xbox, right? Like, exclusives can be very powerful, but at the same time, really, they just want to sell more games on as many platforms as possible, right? And I don't know what the over-under on that is. Selling, you know, pushing people to buy hardware with exclusives versus just having a way bigger install base by selling your game on every platform, right? I don't know how that works out. My gut feeling suggests or tells me that Elder Scrolls 6 will be Xbox exclusive, or at the very least a timed exclusive. I think people will be upset. That's my bold prediction. Hey, Mr. Sky, congrats on your 10 stream streak. Hold on a second. Wait, Attractive, did you request make it rain? Because did it actually rain? I feel like it didn't rain. Yes, I just made make it rain cheaper, but did it rain and I just completely ignored it? Or did it just not rain? It rained. Okay, good. I guess I was too busy talking about video games. Rizu, hello. Rizu says, out in rural Alaska, so net is bad, but I hope the stream is great. Wish I could tune in. Rizu, thanks for dropping in to say hi. I hope you enjoy your time out in rural Alaska. Hope you have a great adventure if that's what you're doing. And I hope you can catch the VOD later. But thanks for dropping in to say hello. Mattoraptor says, I get the feeling I do think these once-a-year big showcases are less successful in some ways, since folks are expecting Keanu Reeves level mic drop moments, which you can't super accomplish every time. That's also true. You can't, every year, you can't have some overwhelming, you know, iconic moment. It's true that you can't do that year after year. Only in select years when things line up, right? That's a good point. You're not getting the bonus points, Rango. Yeah, that could be it. I think having it open and still listening should still, if you pop back just to look every once in a while, I think you can claim your bonus points. Neebsy says, I think exclusives are anti-consumer, but if Microsoft wants to level the market share compared to PlayStation, they need some kind of incentive to actually buy the console. PC Game Pass kind of works against them in that sense. It's true, which is why I think maybe they don't care so much about pushing people to the hardware anymore. Maybe they just want to sell you games wherever you're playing games. That certainly seems to be what Phil Spencer says. More games to more gamers, more places. And I think for a while, the rumor is that Microsoft was pretty aggressively pursuing getting Game Pass on Switch and maybe trying to even get it on PlayStation. Obviously, that has not come to pass, but that maybe suggests where their priorities lie. Well, what does that mean for Xbox as an ecosystem? I think it means that Microsoft will be happy to keep selling you a box to play your games on, a dedicated box if you want it. But it also means I don't know that they're measuring their success by the same metrics that they historically have, by number of Xboxes sold or whatever. I think they're looking at more as like software and services. I could be wrong though. Maybe they decide they want to go hard on selling hardware again. I'm not sure. But it certainly does not seem to be a strong priority for them these days. Yo, Lonely Light, it's good to see you. How are you, Lonely Light? Glad you can make it. Yeah, we've missed you too. I missed you. I was streaming on Thursday, but I guess I don't think you could make it out, or did you? No, I don't think we saw you on Thursday. But it's wonderful to see you here tonight. Welcome, Lonely Light. Also, I just noticed Handsome Dashing Princess said yes, please, which I take to mean we're going to sing Handsome Dashing Princess happy birthday, a belated happy birthday, because it was Handsome Dashing Princess's birthday a week ago. So let's all together now. You know how this works. All together now. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear handsome dashing princess. Happy birthday to you. Slightly belated. And many more. Hey, I hope you had a fantastic birthday. You got to do some stuff you love. I hope you got to eat some stuff you enjoy. And spend some time with people that are special to you. I hope it was a good one. Siggy over on YouTube says, hey man, I'm on Xbox Series S. And I was wondering if there's a 60 FPS mod in the new creations. I don't know if there is in the creations, but I'm pretty sure that Bethesda patched in a 60 FPS performance mode back in May. I don't know if that's on S or only on Series X, but I think there is a 60 FPS performance mode now. Pretty sure. Take a look. You might be able to find one for your Series S. It might already be in there. I do not think there's going to be a mod for it though. No. It's not really how mods work. At least on consoles, I wouldn't think. Neemsy says, oh, I want to see you give Wuthering Waves a try with my 25k. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's totally fair. Alright, well, when you get your points saved up, I'll give it a shot. Cyberman says Metal Gear was the game that sparked my love for RPGs. Now that's interesting because I never really considered Metal Gear games to be RPGs, but that's cool. Black Myth Wukong looks really neat or attractive. They didn't show it in the Xbox showcase today, but I think they showed it on Friday's Summer Games Fest, and that game is looking pretty rad. Manoraptor, oh my gosh, that is so kind. Look at that, Manoraptor out there gifting a sub to Handsome Dashing Princess. I'm going to say that was a birthday gift from Manoraptor. Reading between the lines. That was very kind of you, Manoraptor. Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Handsome Dashing Princess. Super well deserved over there. Also, thank you for your amazing support here as well with that gift sub. It means a lot. Once again, Happy birthday, handsome dashing princess, and welcome back to the sub club. Enjoy, courtesy of Mattoraptor. Enjoy your Monster Hunter Lonely Light. Mattoraptor says, yeah, it is primarily a trailer showcase. Speaking about the Xbox showcase today. How much they show leading up to the release of titles is on a carefully timed schedule. So an event like this is more about arming folks with first looks and to get a taste and convey tone, since all of the games are in varying stages of development. Plus, showcases like this are as much about helping sell Game Pass as the games themselves. Yeah, that checks out. Calliope11 says, I was wondering what happened to Dragon Age Dreadwolf. It became the Veilguard. They announced the name change, I think, last week. I think I've got a couple of name writing requests that I've been kind of ignoring. Yes, I do. I have one for Applejuice8310 and one for Norgrill. Applejuice, are you still out there? And if you are, how would you like your name trace? It's going to be on a piece of paper. I've got a pad of paper over there. I can do it either with a felt tip pen, with a pencil, or with a ballpoint pen. What is your preference? And the same question to Norgrill, actually. Same question to Norgrill. Davey, thank you for the hydration and for the blood sugar check. I should do both. My blood sugar was going down, but then I had a wagon wheel. If you guys ever had a wagon wheel? I had not had a wagon wheel for a great many years. My grandparents always used to get them. For those wondering, they're like a chocolate covered marshmallow and wafer kind of thing, like cookie thing. They're smaller than I remember them, but they're, tasted more or less like I remembered. Blood sugar is 4.1, but stable. So it's close to too low, but not quite there. So hopefully it goes up from there. And I will hydrate with my Zevia ginger ale. Thank you. Rango says, exclusives mean less money in the game devs' pockets at the end of the day. To be fair, I did buy a PS4 for Bloodborne and did not regret that, but I hate the idea of exclusives regardless. Yeah, I think exclusives ultimately do not benefit the consumer, for sure. Potentially not the developer either. I was in the zone. That's right, attractive. I was just going. Vanquisher says, IMO exclusive games are the biggest joke in the industry. Why not let a gamer bound to a certain console be able to play any game they want to? Well, because, game developers and platform holders want to drive you to their platform, to buy their platform. But I agree that maybe that's not the way they should be thinking about it. Mattoraptor, what? Thank you. Mattoraptor with 100 bits says, just cashing in some bits for points, don't mind me. Oh, I see how it is. Mattoraptor just requested some stress pulling and anxiety removal. Cashing in some bits for points. I kind of forget you can do that. I kind of forget that that's a thing. Very clever. We can definitely do that. Let me see if we heard from Applejuice. I don't see anything from Applejuice, but I see Norgirl saying pencil for the name trace. So let's do it. And then in writing, I should say. I've got a little pad of paper here. Let me just remove these top notes. You do not need to see my old wedding planning notes. I don't think you care. Let's do some tracing for Norgrill. and then we will do matter raptors, stress pulling, and anxiety removal. So I will use my pencil. This wooden pencil. I mean, all pencils are wooden, but this one looks like a stick. Okay, not all pencils are wooden, but you know what I mean. Mechanical pencils are a thing. And let's do some Norkville name writing. So we'll see. Hopefully you can see it on here. It's going to be pretty faint, but I'll try and write hard. Let's do N O R G R I really have to like L and another L. That spells Norgrill. And now, as is tradition, I'm going to try and write it in cursive. I'm bad at cursive, but I'm going to try. Alright, so I'm going to capital N, and then an O, and then an R, and then a G, another R, and an I, and then an L, and an L. Norgrill. Norgrill. Like so. It's been a long time since I wrote, anything, any volume in cursive. In elementary school, they made it sound like it was going to be such an important part of our lives. It never was. Never was. Okay, last but not least, we're going to go backwards. Alright? We're going to go L, I, R, G, R, O, N. That spells Lurgron. Lurgron. There you go, Lurgron. I hope you enjoyed that name writing. And Apple Juice, if you are out there, I would love to do your name writing for you. I just need to. Oh, Apple Juice is there. Apple Juice says, I am here. Apple Juice, did you have a preferred implement for your name writing? Thank you for your patience, by the way. I've got a felt tip pen, I've got the ballpoint pen, I've got the pencil. How would you like your name writing done? Alright, I'm scrolling back. What did I miss? Neebsy says, I want to play the new Spider-Man game, but I didn't have a PlayStation. It's on PC. Well, not the newest one, but it will be on PC. AOE Sasuke, hello. Welcome on in. How are you? Bruce says, I think that Xbox PlayStation War was an interesting dynamic to watch when the technology was still evolving by leaps and bounds. Now the graphics tech is kind of reaching a plateau, it's less interesting. Totally agreed. There's really not that much to differentiate the two machines anymore on a technical level, right? Not nearly as much anyway. Neebsy says, yeah, it's hard to have console evolving technology-wise without their prices skyrocketing. I mean, yeah, new tech gets cheaper as time goes by, but I think it's just that they're converging on very common design, right? You can't have a 4090 power in a box that costs less than 500. Not yet. Give it another 3 or 4 years. I bet you will. Navy said, I'm super excited that crossplay has actually been confirmed for Monster Hunter Wilds. So crossplay between what platforms? Pardon my ignorance. I don't even know what platforms it's coming to. Monaco Locoroco. We're obviously talking here about the Xbox showcase, but if you want to see my extended thoughts, check out tonight's YouTube video. You can hear all my thoughts as I watch through it. Slab Blue Demon, like a moon pie. I'm not sure what that was in reference to. Sorry, I only just came back to the YouTube chat. Attractive. Yo, you haven't had a wagon wheel since you were a kid, but you remember them, eh? Vanquishes is on my way to work, and there's a whole lot of white-tailed deer everywhere. It's kind of nice. You got a whole herd there. Smash on Plan B says, yeah, Apple Juice is here. Oh, he's in my call. He's scared to talk in chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, I can just pick one then. If Apple Juice is ballpoint pen. Okay. All right. Thanks, Apple Juice. You don't have to talk in chat if you don't want to. I'm sorry. You can go back to lurking. But let's do ballpoint pen for you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. We're going to go Apple Juice. Let's start over here. A P P L E squeak J U I C E. We got some numbers. 8310. 8310. Alright, I'm gonna try it cursive. Okay. What's a cursive A look like? It just looks like a lowercase cursive A. Wait, yeah, what is it? Capital cursive A, look, whatever. I'm just gonna do it like that. That's probably wrong. I don't remember. A P P L E J U I C E. That's a very big dot on that I. And I don't think that's quite right. My capital cursive A looks kind of like an O. Apple juice. Apple juice. Alright, and then backwards. Okay, here we go. This is going to be... Oh wait, sorry, I forgot the numbers on your name in cursive. How do you do... Cursive numbers aren't... Are there cursive numbers? I don't think so. I'm just going to go 8310. Maybe there are. I'm having a moment. I don't think there are. Okay, and then we're going to go 0, 1, 3, 8. E C I U J. This is very scuffed. E L P P A 0138 SU Jelpa. SU Jelpa. There you go. Thanks for the name writing request, Apple Juice, and thank you for your patience. I know it took a long time to get to it. So thanks for waiting. Goodness me. Bataraptor, I've not forgotten your name tracing or your anxiety pulling request. We will get to that in a moment. I'm just going to try and get a little more caught up in chat here. Where am I at? Attractive, you're excited for Life is Strange Double Exposure. Yeah, if I had played the Life is Strange games, I'm sure I would be hype about it. Having not, I'm glad there's another one of those for the people who like those. It looked neat. I think the concept seemed neat. Rick Grimes, hey. Rick Grimes says, hey Nick, lovely to see you. I watched your Xbox Showcase reaction. I left a comment specifically about your insight on the games. Oh, thank you. I think you provide such a great outlook on a lot of the different genres in gaming, and I loved your reaction to that monster in the Southern Midnight game. That is no gator. That is no gator. Turns out there was a really big gator as well. But yeah, that monster was definitely not a gator. South of Midnight looks super cool. That game looks amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed the video, Rick Grimes, and thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Glad you found some of what I had to say insightful. Cashing in bits for points sounds like pay to win, says Navy. 100% yes. This channel is pay to win. You heard it here first. Attractive asks, is that the legendary stick pencil you had in the OG Elder Scrolls map video? You better believe your boots. It sure is. It sure is. This pencil has been viewed many millions of times. Well, not many millions, but like a million and something. Yes, it is that pencil. Chronic, what is up? I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but it's good to see you. How you doing, Chronic? Yo, Limit 77. Glad to see you're still here. Glad to see you're still angry. Welcome. Crossplay between PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Got it. From Monster Hunter Wilds. Attractive says currently drawing Deadpool and Wolverine in anticipation for the new film. That trailer was pretty fun. That trailer's pretty fun. I think I probably will go see that film. Leo Roar, how you doing? Leo Roar says my friend played the Destiny 2 DLC. Oh yeah, yeah, that new DLC hit recently. Aside from the stability issues, it seems like people actually liked it a fair bit. Thank you, Attractive, for the kind words about my hand lettering. Attractive says you should play Life is Strange. Maybe on stream. Maybe on stream. Maybe. How many games are there in that series now? I feel like there's like 2 core ones, but then there's like some sort of secondary and spin-off things. I could be wrong about that though. Like, what would I be getting in for if I started it? How many games? Namesy, you played the original Life is Strange, but none of the others. Fair enough. Lonely Light, enjoying those lion vibes. Thank you. Hey, like I said, we're finally getting the summery weather around here. Also, into the AM, sent this shirt over. it's super comfy, so I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it, and it feels appropriate for the weather. Yo, I think we should get back to playing some Dave the Diver sometime soon. It's summertime again. It's definitely Dave the Diver time. What do you guys think? Our Tractor says that pencil deserves its own mini YouTube flag. Can you imagine? It's up on the wall. Congratulations to Stick Pencil for achieving 1 million views. Hey, Ned the Xenon, my goodness, how are you? It's been quite some time. What's new with you? Welcome on in. Okay, Bruce, I find it hilarious that the auto mod just caught your message there on the basis of the word climax. I'm gonna let it through. I'm pretty sure your message is fine. Tick Spring, congratulations on the 35 freaking stream streak. Sargon also had a 35 stream streak today. Tick Spring says, for my 35th anniversary, may I ask what your most anticipated game from today was? Single most anticipated game from today's showcase, I think it's gotta be Indiana Jones. I think it's Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, honestly. I'm not sure what that sounded. Sarah's doing something. But yes, Indiana Jones and The Great Circle, I think, is the one that I'm most excited to experience from the showcase today. I think up there would be Fable and Avowed and probably the new Doom. And I mean, at this point, you know, I'm just listing off, but like Perfect Dark looks really cool. Yeah, those are some of my tops for sure. But I think if I had to pick one, it would be indie. Rick Grimes says, yes, Dave the Diver is such a cool game. Plus, there's that Godzilla DLC they added. Yeah, I grabbed that the other day. That's a pretty fun crossover. 4 Life is Strange games. Okay. Yo, Brian Peterson over on YouTube says, hey Nick, congrats on your wedding. Thank you so much. We added a bulldog to the family. Miss Furry. I'm glad for your new addition to your family. That sounds adorable. Also, holy cow, it's a Chrissy raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Come on in. Make yourselves at home. Get all comfy. I mean, you're probably already comfy. You're coming from Chrissy's stream. Obviously, you're already comfy. Chrissy, it has been like 1,000 billion years. How are you? Thanks for coming on in. Welcome. How was your stream, y'all? I'm sure it was delightful. You guys, if you're not following Chrissy here on Twitch, go hit that follow and go enjoy some super chill vibes. Chrissy's streams, really, really chill. Chrissy's YouTube content, really, really good. Go check that out as well. But Chrissy's also been doing this for a very long time. She knows her way around some tingles. And it will just improve your life to go over there and hit that follow. So please do. Those who just came on in with the Chrissy raid, welcome. It is a pleasure to have you here. My name's Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd. I do nerdy ASMR stuff. Like playing video games, pretending to play video games, talking about video games. We're going to be playing some Starfield in a little bit. Mostly we've been talking about the Xbox game showcase tonight. About the games they showed, the trailers, the announcements, overall impressions. But we will play some Starfield in a little bit. Anyway, make yourself comfy, please. Welcome on in. Sour and Sublimes. Good name. Welcome. Thanks for coming in with the raid. Chrissy says, so good to see you. Stream was great. I feel like I haven't got you in a while. Yeah, I've been streaming a bit less these days just because life has been crazy. But yeah, maybe just the time, different times that we stream. Yeah, I feel like similarly, I've not seen you on when I'm looking for raid targets for a very long time. So I think for whatever reason our streams schedules are just not aligned. But it's really great to see you. I hope you've been well. Yes, welcome on in, gang. Good call, whoever summoned the rain. The cheap, the reduced cost rain now. Neebsy says, I think the 2 Life is Strange games follow the same story, while the ones with alternative names follow a different plot line. That makes sense, yeah. Bruce says, Life is Strange is actually a good series for your stream, I think. My wife plays that series. It's very chill until the climax parts, usually. Yeah, it's mostly like there's a lot of talking, right? It's like an adventure game, kind of. Well, if you guys would like, I'd be down with checking them out. You know, I've always kind of appreciated them from a distance, but never actually played them myself. I might actually own them. It's possible I have them. Navy says Fable definitely looked better this time around. More gameplay this time, right? Well, we assume it was gameplay. It's kind of hard to tell. But it looked like you know, character walking around, talking to NPCs. There's some combat. So I think that was gameplay. Oh yes, good point, Tick Spring. Yes, yeah, Indiana Jones looks very fun, but Age of Mythology Retold looks really, really well done. I'm glad that game's getting a remake. I really do love AOM from back in the day. Thank you, Artractive. Yes, I am feeling better for sure. Pretty much back to normal. Just about. It was, yeah, like less than a week in total of feeling under the weather, so I can't complain too much. But yes, feeling quite a lot better today. Thanks for checking. By the way, Chrissy, if you got a raid and run, you know how it goes. Go make sure you get what you need. Go get a snack, go get a drink, get some sleep if you need to do that. But you're also more than welcome to stick around too, if you would like. Just appreciate having you here. These quotes are incriminating. I choose to ignore them. Alright. It's that time. We're an hour and 20 into this stream. I've hit the bottom of chat. Wait. I have a thing from Ataraptor. I was going to say I'm going to go get the beer, but I have one more channel points request to do, and that is some stress pulling and anxiety removal for Mataraptor. Let's do it. Alrighty, Mataraptor. Now you're probably pretty familiar with the procedure by now. How we remove the stress around these parts. Pull the anxiety. But what if we need to take it to the next level? What if we need to tame the wild, but with your stress and anxiety? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off by loosening things a little bit for you using this high-tech stress removal comb. Alright, here we go. We're going to come around this way and do the same over here. Alright. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Now I'm going to gather it up with my very highly specialized brushy brush. That's what it's called. Okay, here we go. Okay, now that we've got it loosened up and all gathered, now it's time for the big guns. Alright? You know this one. The Stress Remover 5000. Alright, here we go. I've got it. Alright. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That was like a lot in one go. Whew, off it goes. Get rid of it. Alright. And again, here we go. That is a giant glob of stress. That is hefty. It's going into the pile in the corner. It's gone. Get out of here. Alright. We've got a bunch of little bits around here, so I'm just going to come in. We're going to go. Get out of here. last bit. I see one just sticking up right there. Right there. We're just gonna come in up here. Got it. Good stuff. Much better. Looking fresh. One last brush. Actually, we're gonna use this one. We're gonna use this one this time. One last brush. And you're looking good as new. Refreshed. Much lighter. Much lighter. I hope you feel that way. I hope that feels like a load off the shoulders. And thank you for that request, Mataraptor. Yo, what's up, J-Ham? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Alright. Goated Vic, welcome on in. You've arrived at just the right time for some beer lore. I was just about to go get tonight's beer from the fridge because my stomach's been a little iffy the last week or so. I'm going with a nice, light, fruity beer tonight. A sour, but nothing like super heavy or highly hopped. But it's a really good one. I've had it before. I've had it on the stream here before. It's from a local brewery, which I visited the weekend before. Well, last weekend, I guess. Last weekend. Neebsy says, make it rain needs to be free. Neebsy, I literally just reduced the cost of the downpour by 50%. Y'all ask for, ask for it. What is it saying? To give an inch, take a mile, something like that. Oh my goodness. Because that'd be raining literally all the time. And it wouldn't be special anymore, you know? I'm glad you like the stress pulling. Attractive. We had one scamp earlier, I think. Maybe. Mataraptor. Alright. Indeed. I hope your ear infection clears right up. Have yourself a fantastic week. Sleep well. And we will see you real soon, I hope. Hope you get a more relaxed week and you're feeling better this week. Night night. Nighty night. Poor Butt's getting no love these days. Oh, come on, Buttspot. Come on, Buttspot. Holy cow. Buttspot out there. Buttspot, no. Alright. Okay. I'll be right back. I do see I have a Pokemon card request from Christian. We will do that as well. But first, I'm gonna go get the beer. Be right back. In the meantime, enjoy some quiet Starfield ambiance. Menu ambiance, I guess. BRB. spicy over here, gang. Pretty spicy. It's a lot of flames. It's a lot of fire. But not a single flame in the YouTube chat. Good job, YouTubers. Always setting the example. The hell is quote 89? That is so long ago. The context is completely lost. I have no idea what the context of quote 89 is. Oh my god. It was like 6 years ago, probably. God, there's a lot of flames. Handsome Dashing Princess. Dylan. Deepsy. Naga. All y'all out there lighting things on fire. Dick Spring. Attractive attempting to put out the flames with some pride paint. Sargon also burning something. I'm not quite sure. Yo, it's Joel. What is up? How you doing? Do I enjoy spicy food, Namesy? Yeah, not like crazy spicy, like rip your face off spicy food, but like moderately spicy food, yes, I do enjoy. Never used to, actually. Like when I was younger, but more so these days. Probably because my taste buds are dying as I get older. That's probably what's going on. What is going on here? Oh, we've got some spam in the YouTube chat. Let's do that. Ta-da. Alright. Tonight's beer. Let's check it out. Tonight I'm going to be drinking a raspberry mango sour. Raspberry mango sour from Salt Spring Brewing. Salt Spring Brewing is on Salt Spring Island, British Columbia, which is a small island just off the coast of the much larger island that I live on, which is in turn just off the coast of mainland British Columbia. Salt Spring Island is a really cute little place. Historically, lots of hippie types and artists there. These days, it's definitely a little more gentrified, but it still has a bit of that vibe, a bit of that crunchy hippie vibe. They have a nice Saturday market in their little village of Ganges every week. It's a nice farmers market, lots of produce and baking and local handcrafts and artwork and stuff. So Sarah and I went to go check that out last weekend, and while I was over on the island, had to go by the brewery and pick up some of this stuff. Now you can buy this stuff here in Victoria, so you don't have to go to Salt Spring Island for it, but I like to stop by there anyway, get it straight from the source, support the brewery, and try some of their other stuff while I'm there. So yeah, so that was nice. And like I said, I've been having some stomach issues the last week, so I didn't want to hit it with anything too hard or heavy. Hopefully this is nice, just light, juicy. Well, not hopefully, I've had it before. It is really light and juicy. It's really tasty. So raspberry mango sour it is. It's got a nice kind of artwork on its can. This looks like the area where the brewery is. It's in a very pastoral farm valley. There's a barn there, some hills and trees, some deer and birds. Looks like maybe an eagle or a raven up there. Yeah. It says here, this kettle sour is made with a generous amount of raspberry and mango fruits, fermented with a secret cocktail of lactobacillus. That's the the microbe that makes the beer sour. The result is a deliciously crafted sour beer, perfectly balancing both acidity and fruitiness. And yeah, it is really good. It's very juicy. It's very juicy. It's a great summer beer. Alright. I'm gonna bring the volume down while I crack this open so as not to blast out your eardrums. Okay. That's pretty loud, actually. Even with the volume reductions. Okay. And let's adjust the microphones 1 second. Alright, this way we will get the best sounding pour possible. And let's take our tulip glass here. Tulip glass. J Ham says, I love a good sour. You ever tried hard kombucha? I haven't. Is it any good? I must admit, I've not tried it. Alright. Let's pour it out. Here we go. Oh, it's definitely foaming. You can hear it. Pours such a beautiful color. Unlike a lot of sours I pour on the channel here, the head, the foam on top, actually lingers for a little while on this one. It's got a very frothy head. See it there, slowly fizzing away. And you can see this is a very effervescent beer. There's a lot of fizz, a lot of bubbles going on there. It's also a beautiful color. It looks really nice, you know, on the camera right now, but it looks even better when you shine a bit of light through it, I think. Let me just see if I can show you. It's a very rich, fruity red. Actually, it looks almost orange. Coppery when I shine the light through. But yeah, it's a lovely color. Kind of a ruby. Come on. There we go. All right, friends. Cheers to video games. In all their forms, on all the platforms, however they're available, whoever they're from. A lot of developers work really, really hard in, honestly, like very challenging conditions to bring us entertainment, to bring us video games, which, you know, for some are just a distraction or, you know, a temporary form of entertainment. But, you know, the right game at the right time can really have a profound impact on you and your life. There's a lot of games that I consider, like, it's going to sound over dramatic, but like foundational to like my memories in my childhood and like my like aesthetics and like worldview and that kind of stuff. It sounds weird, but it's true, you know. And you know, I think games have the power to impact and affect a lot more than people give them credit for. So anyway, very rambly. All that is to say, video games, pretty cool. Cheers to video games and the people who make them. Oh yeah, this is such a nice sour. One of my favorites. One of my favorite fruit sours. Really fresh, really juicy. It's a very good one. All right, let's readjust these mics. 1 second. Okay, we back, and just hopping back into the chat. Was there a quote? How was it misquoted? Yeah, there is a way to fix it, but we need a moderator here. I'm not sure that we have one around right now. Oh well, misquoted forever. We might clean up the database one day, eventually. So be it. It's Jolt. How you doing? Welcome. Yeah, very fresh, Christian. Void Kitty Cat. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. How are you? Gosh, that is such a freaking cute emote you've got there. The eyes, just like two black pools shining. It's Jolt says, I had a cicada brew yesterday. What? Like brewed with actual cicadas? It was in fact not tasty. Yeah, I can't say I'm terribly surprised. Yeah, I've definitely never had a beer brewed with insects before. That's a new one for me. Ink Jam says, I had a sour this weekend and thought of the channel. Hey, Inky, good to see you. And I hope you enjoyed your sour. I hope it wasn't a cicada sour. Void Kitty Cat says that sound always makes me think of a waterfall. Yeah, I can see where the similarity is. Freaking quote 751. Freaking butt spot, man. Ilk, hello. Great to see you, Ilk. Very tasty. Thank you. Very tasty. Such a love butt froth sound. Meanwhile, butt's butt out there, causing carnage. Yeah, totally bolos. What would the world be without video games? Be a different place, that's for sure. LK says, I'm working late tonight. I don't know why it's so nice to be live and no other folks are up at this time. Glad we can keep you company. LK, glad we can keep you company. Enjoy your lurk. The YouTube chat's pretty quiet right now. The Twitch chat, it's a little more active if you want to hop over and chat with some folks, but if you're working, maybe you don't want that distraction. I don't know. In any case, I'll be here chatting away. So Bolo says the brewery that made my favorite sour close during COVID. Oh no, that sucks. Yeah, well, pour one out for your favorite sour there. That's rough. Sargon says, a world without video games, different for sure, but certainly not better. Yeah, I think I would agree. Here's a question. So it's actually, I'm stealing this from a podcast I listened to. But the viewer, the listener, I guess, wrote in with a question. If all video game development stopped right now, if there's never another video game made from this point forward, are there enough video games in existence right now to satisfy you for the rest of your life? Or could you be happy playing the video games that currently exist for the rest of your life, do you think? think for me, absolutely yes. There are so many games, so few that I actually have time to play to completion. So I have no doubt I could be satisfied with the games that currently exist for the rest of my life. Which isn't to say I don't want to see the games that are coming. I'm excited about, new games and innovations, and where game like series and stories that I am invested in, where they go in the future. But if all games had to stop right now, I think I would still be okay playing what exists currently. J Ham says, did you mention going over some Pokemon cards earlier? Oh yes, Christian actually requested that, so thank you for reminding me. Christian requested a random Pokemon card video. It's going to be a little less than random because I actually picked a few up here from a antique store last weekend. So I was going to just go over those with y'all. They're old ones, mostly trainers, almost all trainers actually, but they're just ones I found. I like to look for cards from base set, or really from any of the Wizards of the Coast sets. So that was, up until like 2001, 2002, somewhere in there. Base set, Jungle, Fossil, the Team Rocket set, the Gym Challenge set, and then like the first 3 sets after that, I guess the Neo Genesis, Neo something, I can't remember. Anyway, those are the ones that I actually tend to look for and sort of care about, because that's when I was actively collecting Pokemon cards. Terry says there's enough games currently for 3 lifetimes. Yeah, I agree. Sargon says, no, we read that. Bolus says it depends on if you like RPGs or not. Yes, if you don't enjoy RPGs, there's significantly fewer options. It would not last you as long. Retractor says totally yes. You could be happy with the games that exist. Thorax says yes, I'm way too far behind in my game completion. Yeah, even literally just the games I own, I think could easily last me till the end of my life. So, never mind other games that exist that I haven't bought. Stoner Shen says if you're a competitive gamer, there's always going to be long-lasting options. Also true. Yeah. Actually, does that include updates to existing games? Let's say there would be no more updates to live service games. It would just be the content that exists. Like, they'd be maintained, and like bad bugs maybe would be fixed, but there'd be no new content added to them, let's say. Designed by Dylan, what's up? Says, hey dude, long time no see, haven't got a stream in a while. What'd you think of the Xbox event today? I thought it was pretty good. I think I was not as blown away with it as some people, but I think it was pretty solid. I think I was waiting for a big surprise, and I didn't really get hit with one, but I think what they did show looks really solid. And if you want to hear more, you can check out my YouTube video tonight, !YT, where I react to the whole thing, the entire stream. So, the new game, yes, the new game looks pretty freaking sweet. I had already had that, not spoiled, but I had seen some leaks about it, so I kind of knew that was coming. But yes, it does look very good. J-Ham says that's going to put me to sleep if that happens. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Hey, J-Ham, have a great night. Sleep well. Hope you have a fantastic week. Thanks for being here. Alright, let's go over these Pokemon cards I picked up from the antique stores, because my childhood is now vintage. Funny how that sneaks up on you. So, there were quite a few base set cards available, but they were all kind of overpriced. They're all like at least $1. Some were like $4 for like commons and uncommons from base set. That was way too much. I think I found this Dratini for 50 cents, and I was like, sure. That's probably about what it's worth. But But yeah, that's a base set Dratini from the original 1998 set. It was base set 98 or 99. I think it might have been 99. So, well, it says 95, 96, 98 on here, but I think it was 99. Anyway, whatever year it was. That's a base set Dratini. Not first edition or anything, just unlimited. But he's a cute boy. But then I actually got some pretty solid finds in the trainers department. I guess trainers are not so flashy looking, trainer cards, and so people don't care so much about them. But I found a computer search, which is a rare. You can see the star there. I think I got that for $1 Canadian. I think it's worth maybe $5 in good shape, which this is. Well, it's got some scuffing around the edges, but that's typical for cards of this age. But otherwise, in pretty good shape. And item finder, also a rare, also in pretty decent shape. I got a Pokemon breeder, which I don't know, the connotation of the name just gets creepier as I get older. But you know, because animal breeders are things. But anyway, he's also a rare. So I think all these were $1 a piece or something. I think they're all worth more than that anyway, technically. A couple of uncommons, Defender and Plus Power. I think those were 50 cents a piece. And a couple of double colorless energies. Not very exciting, but they're worth a couple bucks. I think I got them from 50 cents each. I found a Gambler trainer from Pokemon Fossil set, which is a common, so not that exciting, but it's a first edition. You almost never find first editions in the wild, so that makes it worth a bit. That's pretty fun. I found a base set 2 computer search, also worth a little bit. And then from the later sets, I found a Blaine from Gym Challenge. I think he was $4, but he is worth a bit more, so that was not out of line. And I found an arcade game, a Moo Milk, and a Super Rod from the Neo Genesis set. Arcade game is rare. The other two, I think, are commons. I'm pretty sure. Oops. Common and common, yeah. But I think they were inexpensive. So anyway, like I said, there were lots of others that were, you know, just too expensive for what they were. But those ones seemed reasonable. Gotta save the old cardboard. Save it all. I just have such a soft spot for old Pokemon cards. They're my weakness. One day I'll go back and finish my base set. My Jungle and Fossil sets. Okay. Did we do it all? Real caught up. Not quite. Okay, I have the mic. Scritches requested by Scrimpdoodle and a blood sugar check from Bolos. Blood sugar 4.3, but has been pretty stable. So that's okay. That's doing all right. Thank you for that check, Bolos. And Scrimpdoodle, yeah, we can do a few mic scritchies for sure. For sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. Stonershed says, okay then, things will get boring in some competitive games like League because meta shifts change a lot. That's what keeps people playing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's Jolt says, I went to Cicada Palooza, an event by UW Entomology about cicadas, and got to learn a bunch and try the beer. Okay, so it was thematic. Alright, fair enough. yeah, I still don't know that I'd really be into that beer, but that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. That's right, Joel, more vintage. Do we get paid more now? Absolutely not. Our wages haven't even kept up with inflation. Sorry. Retractor says, whenever I see Pokemon cards, I'm reminded of that rush you feel as a kid opening a fresh pack. Those were good days. They were, and I remember exactly what you're talking about. Although in retrospect, it's a little messed up that we were teaching kids gambling, basically. You know, institutionalized child gambling from such a young age. Like, I have such good memories of opening packs of cards and stuff, and finding cool cards. And I guess it was okay, you know, if I, you know, spent my allowance or whatever on them. But, you know, it is essentially loot boxes, right? I don't know. I'm always of two minds about it. Like, it seems kind of messed up in some ways in retrospect. Jixie, yeah, I'm having a pretty good night. How about you? Thanks for asking. Not that I'm trying to ruin anyone's childhood memories. Mind you are attractive. I'm not telling you your joy, you know, in your memories is invalid. The joy is genuine. I share it as well. And I think there's a fine line, you know, there's a fine line in terms of like games of chance with kids, monetizing that. But, you know, you don't want to go too far down that route because then it can become predatory. But I did have a lot of fun opening those packs, so I don't know. Nath, welcome on in. How are you doing? Welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you for 15 months, Nath. Nath says, hey, how are you? What did the alien say to the landscaper? What did the alien say to the landscaper? What did the alien say to the landscaper? I don't know. You'll have to tell us. Thank you for 15 months, Nath. Hope you're having a great morning so far. Alright. So, Starfield, y'all. Bethesda's Starfield. What a polarizing game. I have not played as much as I would like. Back last fall, we started a character in this game. I think we streamed, I don't know, a couple of sessions with this character, but never got that far. And, you know, I want to get back into this game. I want to experience more of it. I thought this might be a fun way to do some of that, so we did not get very far in at all. I think we basically just got to the Constellation headquarters, so that's probably where we'll be picking up. If we go, what character even does this? I want Professor Nick. Okay. Yeah. I guess this is the right character. Yes, we made a character called Professor Nick. I think this guy is like an exobiologist type, but I don't really remember. We'll find out. It looks like we got to the lodge on Jemison. That's about it. So, let's see what Professor Nick is up to. Take me to your weeder. Oh my god, Nate. What did the alien say to landscaper? Take me to your weeder. Freaking awful. Okay, here we are at the lodge on Jemison. Yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Warbanks, thank you for the follow and welcome. I don't think we had done much of anything interesting on this character. We literally just have... Okay, we gotta talk to, yeah, right, to Sarah What's-Her-Face here, to get our first main quest. Jixie, I'm glad you're doing well. Oh yeah, I think I should do some more mic scratching. I gotta stop partway through. It's Joel says I love science, but regret choosing it as a career. Yeah, I'm right there with you some days. Some days yes, sometimes no. I think it's important. We need scientists. I think what I do is pretty cool a lot of the time, if I do say so myself, but it's not a super lucrative career. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. That's right, very much the one more pack when you're a kid. No wonder I have a gambling problem, says Bolos. I mean, like, kind of is a little indoctrination when you're young, right? Kids don't know better, right? Kids are very, very impressionable. Attractive says true. Me and my brothers were only given like one pack a year to open together. It felt like a sacred experience. I'm 100% with you. With Pokemon cards, my mom would basically dole them out for good behavior. So like we wouldn't even open the pack. She would open the pack and then like give each of us cards for like especially good behavior. So yes, we went through packs very slowly. Eventually, when I got a bit older, I had an allowance. I could buy my own stuff. Mostly it'd be magic card packs, actually, by that time, that I was buying for myself. But, you know, it's the same rush, right? It's the same rush. The scamp agrees. Oh yeah, what does our dude look like? Oh yeah, that's right, he has really fun hair. Let me just take off his... Thank you for the scam murder. What am I looking for? Helmet. Is there a way to like hide helmet? Hide helmet in breathable areas. T. There we go. So if we back out here. Wait, how do we go third person? There we go. Nice.
What is it?
We've got the hipster vibe. With the pink hair, the hipster beard, ponytail. It's a look. It's definitely a look. Anyway, this is Professor Nick, apparently. Joel says, got me into games that kept me off the cards, I think. Or got into the games and that kept you off the cards. Fair enough. Fair enough. Slappy Burrito, take us to the stars, Todd. The field of stars. Yeah, that's right, Bolos. Yes, I have that classic video on the channel. Working with some soil samples in the lab.
I don't have much time for that kind of thing. So much to do around here, you know? Wasn't born yesterday.
Ilk says, Nick, in the previous Starfield stream, I asked what you think about the idea of your first Starfield stream to change the character's hair color to match yours, as was originally intended. That's right. Yeah, we did have a discussion about this, didn't we? I think there was like, I had originally intended it to be my natural hair color, but then a bunch of viewers wanted it pink. I'm pretty easygoing, but if y'all want, I would change it. The only thing is I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure there is a way. Once you're in the game here, I'm sure there's someone I can go talk to, some NPC or something, I don't know, but I'm actually not sure. What do you guys think? Pink hair versus if I were to change the hair to look closer to my natural hair color. Depends on, I guess, how much of a self-insert I want this character to be. But I'm pretty easygoing either way. But yes, you're right, Elk. I do remember that discussion now. Juice, hello and welcome. Steel Necklace says, how long till you have a tragic mad science lab accident to end up fighting Spider-Man? That's Spider-Man. I'm gonna come to the stream next time with like mechanical arms on my back. I still remember when my mom pulled a holographic Charizard out of one of those packs, and my brother and I both lost our minds. She didn't, I mean, she knew it wasn't like special, but she didn't realize just how much playground cred that thing was worth. Nate says, unfortunately, only a quick pop in today. Gonna head to work to do a 3-day intensive first aid course. Oh my goodness. Best of luck to you. You're gonna be so certified. You're gonna be so safe. You're gonna be able to aid anyone. Yes, best of luck with that, Nate. I'm sure it'll go fantastic. I hope you get to pace yourself. I hope it's not too draining. But you can let us know how it goes next time we see you. Thanks for popping in. Take care, Nate. Now, I guess this, did you hear about the cartoonist who was found dead in his home? The details are pretty sketchy. But don't bounce. Just awful. Sargon says, for the ultimate self-insert experience, Professor Nick should become a streamer who studies wildfires on the side. Can I become a streamer in Starfield? A social media influencer? That's not me.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent.
Thanks, Walter. Okay, let's talk to Sarah. I don't, yeah, remember if I talked to these folks. I don't remember if I dealt with my inventory. Like, I'm gonna say no. There's quite a lot of garbage in this inventory. That's fine, whatever. Oh yeah, that's one thing they added to the game, huh? You can now customize your experience through the settings menu. Look, if I come out here, we go settings, gameplay options. They've added all this stuff now, so we can tweak various aspects of the gameplay experience. Like damage, both ingoing and outgoing, for players and ships and whatnot. Ammo weight you can turn on. Carry capacity. This is one where I'm just gonna crank this up to greatly increased carrying capacity. That way we don't have to worry about managing our inventory so much. It does incur a minor XP penalty, but in my mind, well worth it. Well worth it. If you want to go the opposite direction, of course you can, but that sounds like it would suck. So we're also going to crank up the cargo access distance. We can access our ship now from anywhere. We can also increase available vendor credits so we can sell stuff more readily. Sounds good to me. Right, okay, so this is whether, like, what healing items do. Sustenance, this is whether we need to eat or drink. What do you guys think? Should we turn on sustenance or keep it off? Is that going to be annoying or kind of interesting to have to eat all those chunks, all those Canuck foods that we pick up? You sure there's a mod for it by now? Says Sargon, a mod to be a streamer in the game? Probably. Hey, Rango, thanks for chilling with us while you could. You have a good one. We'll see you next time. Sleep well. Also, Thoric said, nah. Thoric says, alright, gotta head to bed again. I made it to gameplay. Whew. Congratulations. Not sure if it says more about Nick starting gameplay earlier or me staying up later. What time is it? I guess is what the... Okay, yeah, it's I think it's probably you being up later, but because we're 2 hours into the stream, so I'm certainly not starting gameplay earlier. Thoric, you have yourself a good night. We'll catch you next time. Take care. See ya. Sure, I don't know. Let's turn on sustenance. Positive and negative. Food and drink grant positive effects and prevent negative effects. Malnourished and dehydrated. As a little survival experience. It could be fun. treatments, environmental damage, normal. Environmental damage and afflictions are gained from hazards, weather, and ambiently on dangerous planets. I might turn that to advanced because that's actually kind of how I wanted it originally. Like, I wanted to have to think about whether I could go to dangerous planets or not, you know. That might be really annoying, but we'll try it out. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, you can kind of customize your experience a bit more, and I like that. I like that. Bolo says, I don't get survival games, just go camping without food. The stakes are significantly higher in that situation. Uh-oh, I'm now dehydrated and malnourished. That's so funny. I just turned it on and it's like, oh crap, you're dying, bro. Let's hope I actually have some food and drink here. Oh yeah, totally. I'll have some chunks of red cheesecake and some sparkling water. Well, that we are now hydrated and fed. Excellent, excellent. Lethal Germ, what's up? Roll up the rim, must be hard in those bulky spacesuit clothes. Absolutely. Indeed, what is gameplay? Yeah, that's fair, Sargon. Well, we'll find out. We'll see. Maybe I'll decide it's not worth it.
Yeah.
But I think it has to be the right amount of annoying for me. If it's too annoying, then it's a no. If it's like annoying enough, then I'm cool with it. Because it gives me a reason to hang on to these things and like care about them at all. So there's that. Yeah, Lethal Germ, they added some stuff to Starfield. I don't know what they added in today's patch. Apparently some new content. We're definitely not going to see that today.
I know everyone's excited
But,
by the artifacts. I want to be as objective as possible
yeah,
and be aware
I don't know,
of
apparently some other
possible
things.
effects.
Can I help?
Wonderstruck Gaming asks, have folks asked you if I've seen the new Dragon Age trailer? Yes, I saw it today. You can see my reaction in tonight's YouTube video, but suffice it to say, I was really confused. I genuinely thought it was going to be some kind of spin-off thing. Like, I thought we were seeing the announcement of a like hero shooter based in, or like PvE shooter based in the Dragon Age setting. I honestly thought that's what it was, and I was so confused when they showed the name at the end. So yes, totally, I do not know what is up with that trailer. I'm not writing off the game just yet, but what a bizarre trailer, in my opinion.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Sarah Morgan wants to know if we're ready to go. I think we'll just go. I think at this point y'all know what, well, maybe you don't, but the rundown is our character's kind of a nobody. By the way, Leland Eco Music, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you here. Our character's kind of a nobody. Our background, I think we chose like a scientist. So we're like an astrobiologist, exobiologist, I think. Xenobiologist, maybe is what they call that. Yeah, and we get tangled up in...
Is there something wrong?
Shh, Sarah, it's okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. In a bigger thing, because we get a job as a miner, and we are mining on this planet, and we discover an ancient artifact, basically, and we touch it, and then we get a crazy vision, and then these dudes, Constellation, shows up, and they're like, yo, that crazy artifact is part of the crazy artifacts we've been looking for. We're trying to unravel the secrets of the universe. And now that you had this crazy vision, you are part of this mystery. So they're like, y'all gotta come with us and help us unravel the secrets of the universe. And we're like, okay. And that's pretty much where we're at. Oh, also, there were space pirates. They tried to stop us from leaving with this artifact. We killed a bunch of them. So we don't like the space pirates. And they don't like us. Now we are with this group, Constellation, who is basically, yeah, a privately funded group of adventurers funded by this dude, Walter Stroud. And they have this very fancy headquarters. And they are literally trying to uncover the secrets of the universe and reality. That's pretty much their MO. And we're helping them now. Screw those pirates, right? Wonderstruck Gaming says, I'm a little confused why it looks like they were making a trailer for Borderlands and only remembered at the last second it was Dragon Age. Yeah, a little bit that vibe, yeah. And why it's shot for shot the same as the Honor Among Thieves Dungeons & Dragons movie trailer. Is it? What? That I did not notice. I will reserve judgment for when we see some gameplay. Like maybe the game itself could still be excellent. Hard to say. But that trailer, I think, really missed the tone, you know. Tokyo says, hey Nick, just stop by real quick. How's it going, Tokyo? Great to see you. I really wanted to like Starfield and tried multiple times, but it's just not for me. That's fair. I think I have also tried to get into it multiple times and it has yet to really grab me. So I think there is something inherent to the structure of this game being so spread out and not having the sort of natural impulse to explore based on you know, just what you can see in the landscapes, that makes this game a lot harder to grab onto and to really sink its teeth in. That's been my experience. I think that with a game, you know, in the classic Elder Scrolls style, when you have an overworld and whatever, I think that's going to feel a lot different. Going back to that, I think it's the compartmentalized nature of Starfield that really doesn't do it any favors, at least for me. So, but I'm trying to overcome that, you know, because I think there is good stuff in there. It's just, it's hard to know where it is, you know, because the game universe is very big, but it's all spread out across just little dots on your map, and you don't know what's there. There's nothing to draw you to any particular little dot aside from a quest marker, you know. True Devil Fox, hello. Yeah, I'm having a good night so far. Thanks. How about you?
Got something for me?
Alright, sorry. Yeah, let's go.
Ready to get out there?
Yes, let's get out there. I'm ready. I'm
We're
ready.
going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Alright, how much of a keener do we want to be? Good, chance to learn more about the UC. I don't actually remember in our character's background if we said we came from the UC or where. Like, work never plays off quite the way you expect. UC Vanguard, other people have artifacts. Yeah, other people have artifacts.
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resource to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Alright, good. A chance to learn more about the UC, I guess. Yeah, I don't remember if we're supposed to be a Freestar Collective guy or what.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Alright, so she's gonna be our follower for like ever now. Got it. You and me till we get that artifact. What do I get out of this anyway? Do I have like a salary or something? Nah, this character, he's in it because he's a keener. He wants to frickin' explore the universe. He's all about uncovering the mysteries of reality. So yeah, it's, the investigation is its own reward.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
This is their way, you know, the game writer's way of saying you could still be the total dick that you want to be in one of these games as long as you don't get these guys in trouble for it. Understood, madam.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Alright. So, we have a quest to go talk to Sarah's contact. While we're out there, we should probably sell some stuff. Lonely Light says, I would always walk out and see my buddy playing this game. I keep thinking about playing it, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Well, maybe you'll get a better sense of it from the stream here. So, just random scamp attack. Thank you, Grim. Hey, Drake out there murdering that freaking scamp, Drake. Good to see you, my guy. Way to make an entrance. How are you? How are you? I was just thinking about you earlier today. I haven't seen you around for a little bit. Hope you're doing okay. But thank you for doing your sworn duty. Lethal Germ says, I think the game gets better once you complete it and become stronger. So you gotta finish the game before it gets good. Is that what you're saying? Does the storyline change based on your background choice? Elements of it, I think, yeah. But I don't know that the overarching story changes. Trexon over on YouTube says, you hype for the new DLC, my man. It looks cool. I gotta play more of the base game first, though. Nah, yeah, I think DLC is a fine term, Trexon. Hey, Shaftel, how are you? Shaftel says, just watched your Xbox Showcase reaction. That Dragon Age trailer was very strange. Yeah, it totally threw me for a loop. I did not know what to make of that. I really thought it was for a hero shooter or some kind of team-based PvE shooter. Because that's what it looked like, right? I was so confused. And then it was like, the Veilguard. And I was like, wait, that's the real thing? This is the next main series Dragon Age single-player game. I think tonally it was so weird. It was so weird. But, again, that's not to say the game can't be good. Here we read this. Oh, okay, nice. Fall damage reduced by 5%. Excellent. Beanard, it's going well, thank you. How about you? Hey, Falcor. It's okay, she's cute though. Yeah, I mean, of all the NPCs to be stuck with, Sarah's not a bad one. She's pretty cool. Although I do like my boy Vasco as well. Falco, how you doing? It's great to see you. How's your night going so far? Let's get a shout out going on here. A shout out for one. Falcor the Book Dragon, whose name I will always copy paste instead of trying to type in, because I always type it in wrong. Them's the rules. Falcor's great, y'all. Falcor's fantastic. We rated Falcor last stream, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we did. Super chill. Super warm, welcoming vibes over there. Just really relaxed, down tempo, a nice community feel, kind of like what we have here, actually, if I do say so myself. And she does like just chill hangouts and lots of soft-spoken reading of public domain novels. It's all really nice. Okay, so let's go. Let's just get out of here. Let's go do something. I don't know what I want to do with this character. I don't have some grand vision. I just kind of want to get out there and get lost in the universe somewhere. Whatever that might be. Speak with the Trackers Alliance agent. Mysterious tracker. Who are you? Who are you?
I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance, and we have a proposal for you.
I wonder if this is the new content they just added. Sign me up. I've been wanting to join the Trackers Alliance. A proposal? Me? But I don't even know you. Whatever it is, I'm not interested. Yeah, me? I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. What's this about?
What? Oh, got it. You're trying to make a joke. Emphasis on trying. Yes, it's a proposal. No, not that kind of proposal. The
Oh,
Trackers Alliance is
a proposal.
your
I get
excellence
it.
and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Akila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process.
Initiation. Not sold. Now buzz off. I have questions.
Well, I'd expect you do.
I have no more questions. Why should I join the Trackers Alliance? Exactly.
Well, if you have any inclination of being a bounty hunter, then this is the best deal you're going to get. I'm not here to convince you. I've just been instructed to deliver the message. Your questions will be best answered by Agent Number 1 at the HQ.
I'll turn on subtitles in a second. I realize they're turned off right now. It's probably hard for you to hear what she's saying. Wait, what did you say her name was?
There will be time for introductions later, assuming you decide to join us.
Okay.
Until then, there's really no need for me to share that information with you.
Alright. Okay.
Okay then.
I guess I'll consider it, and if I show up, you'll have your answer.
I suppose we will. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Akila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Alright. Let me just turn on dialogue subtitles. Yeah. I think that'll do. Steel Neko says this game would be better if you could drive a European truck between the stars. But what if you actually could? What if you could be a real space trucker? I'd be up for that. My other save game, my character's a space trucker. Just lurking, making some dins. Nice, Falcor. What's on the menu tonight? If you don't mind me asking. Beanart says skim through all the big game directs. And I have really realized that I am, on the whole, much more interested in the things indie devs are doing than most of the AAA devs. Fair. Like Day of the Devs was maybe my favorite full event. There were certainly highlights from the big conferences such as Doom and Astrobot. Even though you won't be able to play the latter. Yes, your first spelling was correct. Sorry, who has cute piggies? Oh, yes, Falcor, of course. Yes. Absolutely. This reeks of the Dawn Guard DLC quest. Yeah, you're actually, yes. Like, mysterious NPC approaches you in Bethesda game. What are they gonna do? They're gonna give you a quest. Absolutely. Sarah was just death staring at us. I didn't even notice. Ilk asks, isn't there unique background dialogue choices that give some reward or boost like in Baldur's Gate 3? Yes. Yes, definitely. Having certain backgrounds does give you unique dialogue options in certain scenarios. You're absolutely correct. I too am excited for the Nintendo Direct, Beanard. We'll have to see what that's about. Ooh, steak tonight. Very nice. Very nice. Sounds delish. Okay. Well, I don't know. Do you guys want to go find the trackers in Akila City? We could. See what that's all about.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. I'll appreciate it.
Or should we go talk to Sergeant Yumi? That's a random quest starter here in the city, which I've not actually done before. Bakery guy, what is up? Good to see you, my guy. My bakery guy. How you doing? Bakery guy says, hey, Dr. Nick. We're very tropical today. Thank you. Thank you. Got those new Into the AM duds. Feeling tropical. 23 months is so close to the 2-year mark. So close. Hey, thanks for being a part of it, bakery guy. It's been wonderful having you here all this time. I know you had a hiatus in there, but you were still subbed, still supporting. That means a lot to me, and it's wonderful that you're back hanging out with us. I hope you're doing well tonight. So, Space Truck Simulator is actually a thing, Ilk. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but there's a game coming out where you literally are a space trucker. It was in the Steam Next Fest demos last time. I forget what it's called though. It might be called Star Trucker. Pardon me. Oh. Malbec, good to see you. Yeah, how you been? What you up to? Glad you can make it out tonight, Malbec. Oh, how did I end up on a tree? That was unintentional. Back in Spain, yes, that time zone is a fair bit more difficult. But I appreciate you dropping in, Malbec. How you been? How's life treating you? It's kind of relaxing here, eh? Got crickets. Nice water sounds. Yeah, you're a bit late, Miso, but that's okay. That's okay. Darn store making me close again. Oh, you got the closing shift. I'm glad you can make it though.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
I find it hilarious that we're like shouting at each other from across the room in this dialogue. Why? Why are we so far apart? Yeah, I'd probably rather charge stars and fight wars, you know. But maybe later we have Constellation business to discuss first.
Alright, alright. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Fancy metal ornament, A scientific discovery being used as an ornament. The indignity. Wait, what's wrong with the Sol system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Yeah, sure, I don't know. I can't believe you would be using it as an ornament.
Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points.
Ah, thanks, Sarah.
Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the civs anyway.
This guy took,
Solar system
he
is
took
a
that
lot of
personally.
planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Did Moara say where he found this ornament of his?
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
Fair. We're off to Sidonia then. No thanks for your help, John.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Alright. Fair enough then. Beanard asks what brought on the urge to revisit Starfield tonight. It was, well, I don't know, I played a bit of Starfield yesterday, and I was like, I need to play more of this, because there's cool stuff here. But what brought that on? I couldn't even tell you. I don't know. I just suddenly was struck by the urge to come back to Starfield. Because I've played very little of it, really. And it deserves, I want to give it a fair shake. But specifically the reason I wanted to stream it tonight was because I saw the trailer for the new expansion / DLC in the Xbox show today, and it looked pretty cool. And so I was like, you know what? Let's play it on stream. Why not? Why not? Yeah, you know what? It is pretty in its own way. People complain about the graphics, but I honestly think it's a pretty good looking game. Not all the time, but it definitely has its moments. Definitely has its moments. Johanna, hello. It has been a while. How are you, Johanna? How's your morning going? Bakery guy says, I was chilling in another stream where a guy has gifted 5,000 subs. That's a very big number. Oh my god. Holy cow. I guess if you have a lot of money and you just really want to support a streamer, then go for it. But he says, if anyone out there has a lot of money, like, I'm just saying. No. But like, legitimately, that's pretty insane. But like, as long as it's not an unhealthy spending problem for that person, if they have the means, I guess is what I'm saying, and it's up to them, to spend their money how they see fit. And if that's supporting someone that makes content they really like, I guess good on them, But yeah, He also gifted another 10,500 what's yesterday? Subs? Or dollars? Bits? 10,500 somethings. That's insanity though. Malbec says, I'm not bad. I'm able to work remotely, so I'm in Spain with my family and friends while working in the USA. Yo, that's actually a pretty solid arrangement. Congratulations on getting set up in a way that works out for you like that. That's fantastic. Yes, everyone heard that combo as we shouted it across the room. Giving 100 subs at a time. Is the streamer losing their mind? I have to imagine so. Our boy John here is every military recruiter goes to high schools, right? Alright, Lonely Light. Hey, you have yourself a good lurk, and hopefully we can help send you off to sleep. But thanks for chilling with us, Lonely Light. Good old chat butting. We do a lot of chat butting around here. You swear some of these people are laundering money, gifting that many subs. I think you're onto something, Bolos. By the time you read the gift, said gift, it would probably be around 6,500. Oh, I see. Another 1,500. So they're at 5K, and they just keep giving 100 subs, 100 subs, 100 subs. Again, if they have the means and the expendable income, and that's how they want to spend it, they're making someone's year, probably, right? That's pretty phenomenal. If it's problematic spending, like compulsive spending, and they don't have the expendable income to be doing that, that's an issue. Yeah, that's where I take issue with that, but that's unbelievable. Right, Bolos? Twitch gets half of that, and yet apparently they still can't turn a profit. It's true. Johanna says, I'm good, just opened my eyes, kinda. Okay, just waking up, fair enough. Been in our family summer house for the weekend. Oh, that sounds so nice. It was nice with some environment change. Yeah, that's lovely. Are you just getting a little getaway, little R&R? Sounds delightful. Cranky German says the guy gifted 22,000 subs to her channel and has the 2.5 million bit badge on her channel. What the frick? I don't know, man. I can't even imagine. Uh-oh, we're malnourished and dehydrated. Yeah, maybe that's gonna be annoying, I don't know. Some cola and some black licorice. Oh, that's hydration, right? Spiced worms. Delicious. Delicious. Truly wild stuff. Truly wild stuff. Alright. What are we doing around here? What shall we do? Do we want to go? Do we want to go? Sergeant Yumi was about the UC, right? Talk to Noelle about quarters. Oh, we should probably actually go back and do that. That's at the whatever the heck this place is called. Oh yeah, that's right, they added new maps. I totally forgot about that. At the lodge, Noelle was going to show us our room. So we should probably at least go get set up. Cam Jam 2112, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Bernard says, that's me in this channel one day when I hit my 45 leg parlay. Your what? Sorry, your what? You're gonna have to explain that. Hey, Seabats, what's up?
To explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
We'll talk here in a second. Seabats says Duncan's seminar was great. Hey, excellent. How many people showed up? Was it a big turnout? Was it pretty a small group? Or I'm glad it was a good time though. And I wish I could have joined y'all. I was busy seeing owls. we saw a bunch of owls yesterday, which was also very cool. Do you guys want to see a picture of me with an owl? I show this in tonight's YouTube video as well, but if anyone's curious, check it out. His name's Walter. He's such a cute little guy. He was pretty energetic. He liked to nibble, so I'm holding him at a distance. He's a barred owl. More Walter. He was pretty cute though. 16 total according to Andrew there. Oh, nice. Sounds like a good time. I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourselves. Next time they're hosting something, I'll try and join. Hopefully I can. Yeah, he's a pretty owl for sure. Yeah, Walter, distinguished gentleman. He is a barred owl and he is 1 year old. And so he still had a bit of that puppy energy. And every time the handler went to go like take him away, like give him to someone else, he would just be like chomp, just chomp her right on the glove. Obviously she was fine, she's wearing gloves, but he was pretty chompy. Sports betting. Okay, that would explain why I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Got it. That's gambling lingo for a sports bet with 45 different bets. I'll have to be correct to win the money. Oh yeah, any day now. Any day now. I'm sure. Thank you for explaining. Yes, to owl pig. You'll always accept owl pigs. Last wish is death. Thank you for the follow. Walter White Owl. Jesse, we need to. Oh man. Yeah, Walter's a very cute guy. There was a couple other owls that we saw. Let me just see if I can find. Okay, yeah. This guy's name was Inspector. He is a spectacled owl native to Central and South America. So he's a tropical owl. And he was super chill. Yeah, Inspector was super chill. He just kind of hung out, made a little chittering noises, and clacked his beak a little bit. But Inspector was a vibe. Look at those peepers. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to head up next time, CMATs. I've been up to, I think it was the same place. I remember I went up to a seminar there once, years ago now. But I think it was with the same group, if I'm not mistaken. But probably some different people up there nowadays. But next time I'll join y'all. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks for dropping in, CMATs. Bruce says at the HQ office for my job, they have falconers come up with their falcons and owls to hunt the rats. That's a really cool way of rodent population control. Wait, where's Noelle? Can you show me to my room, please, Noelle? We're gonna go awkwardly bother her in her room. Oh no, she's in the science lab.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full time. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Something I noticed in this game is that the characters don't necessarily turn to look at you, so you have a lot of conversations talking to people's backs. Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Yeah, very abbreviated, please.
So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs.
We're already
Sebastian
upstairs.
Benz, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Yeah, Inspector was really cool. Yeah, very pretty colors, Naga. Totally ilk. The music here is pleasant. You're right. Yes, Walter the Owl.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself within reason, of course.
Sorry, I just saw the only light say this week is a little bit of an important one for me, Nick. Not only do I get to see my mom and little sister for the first time in almost 2 years, that'll be so awesome. And you also test for your next rank, Staff Sergeant. I don't know much of anything about military ranks, but that sounds exciting and is no doubt extremely well deserved. I have no idea what the testing for the next rank involves, but I do know that you're gonna nail it. You're gonna freaking nail it. So I'm excited to see you, next time? Maybe next stream. Do I get to call you Staff Sergeant Lonely Light? I'm sure it's not a straightforward or easy thing, but I'm also pretty darn sure that you're going to rise to that challenge. Are you nervous about it? I don't know what it entails, so. Whoever's naming these owls needs a raise. So there were other great, fantastic names as well. There was...
Now let's see about that room.
There were definitely
We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs.
lots of birds named after Lord of the Rings characters. There was an American kestrel named Theoden. There was a some kind of hawk, I think, named Gollum, who was very screechy and wanted his meal. There was what else?
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet.
Sarah vibrates.
I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
The thing she has planned for us is apparently vibrating into the door. Alright, thanks, Noelle. There you go. Sarah, you can stop wiggling into the door. Okay, I guess that's all there is to it, eh? She was just showing us our room. Fair enough. Alright, let's roll. Nicoma, hey, welcome. No worries. Yeah, you're a bit late, but this is cool. I got a late start tonight, so we're going a bit later tonight as well. And thank you for the blood sugar check. It's been low but stable 4.7 and stable, so I should be all right. It should be all right. Thanks for checking though. I know, right, Naga? You can. It's the classic problem. You can either go too slow or too fast, and it freaking kills me. Yes, Gollum watched is precious. That's right. Yeah. Oops. Okay, so I don't know. What the heck? You know what? Let's go talk to. Let's do this Trackers Alliance thing. I have no idea what it's about. We are probably woefully under leveled for it, but let's find out. I think we can just do one of these. I could probably just fast travel, question mark, to Akila City on Cheyenne. Is that correct? Okay, we're not allowed to do that, right? We have to make our way there, I guess, step by step. You've not explored every system along this route. Okay, so we're gonna have to jump to Barnard Star first. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Jump. Serenico, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome everybody. It's great to have you here. We are gonna play some Starfield tonight. Thank you so much for coming on out with the raid. Pulling on up. How was your stream tonight, Serenico? Was that super chill? Well, hey people. What's up, peeps? What's up, peeps? Fernie, Anarchy Skywalker, Fernando Val, welcome. Jetlag, good to see you. Thanks for being here, friends. Yo, go check out Serenico, yo. If you're not already following, I was gonna say if you were here before the raid, but it could be that you came in on the raid and you were still not following Serenico. That would be tragic, extra tragic. But hey, I'm gonna make it real easy for y'all to go follow. Super casual vibes over there. Some hanging out, some chatting, occasionally a little bit of gaming, but good vibes all around. Let me shout out. Serenico. There you go. Look how easy I made it for you. Look how easy. You just go click the heart. Just click the heart, and then you're following an awesome streamer. You can enjoy some awesome tingles. Fernando and Fernie, thank you for the follows. And Soft Taco Raider. Thank you, Soft Taco Raider. To those who just arrived, allow me to say hello. My name's Nick. I'm the ASMR nerd, but you can call me Nick. That's totally cool. Or nerd. I'll answer to either. And around these parts, we hang out, we play video games. Occasionally, we talk about video games. We also unbox and build and test mechanical keyboards and stuff like that around these parts. That sort of stuff. Mostly we just hang out and chat and pretend to play video games. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of hanging out and talking. But it's pretty chill vibes. I also have a YouTube if anyone wants to check that out. Hundreds of relaxing ASMR gaming videos and more. !YT. If anyone's curious. Naga, thank you so much for very kindly gifting that sub to Serenico. I appreciate it. Thank you for welcoming Serenico in so warmly, Naga. Serenico, you know how this works. I don't have to explain it, but I am going to tap on this potato for you. Why? Because it's tradition. It's tradition. It's what we do around these parts. It's what we've done for years. It's a celebration of your arrival in our potato pals, our spud buds, our tater tots. So welcome. Welcome and do enjoy your subscription, gifted so kindly by Naga. It's a venerable potato, and I must confess to all of you, if you're wondering, it's not real. It's not a real potato. Many people think it is. I have in fact fooled people so thoroughly that when I revealed that it was not a real potato, people were like incredibly shook. Incredibly shook. Yeah, check out our spaceship. I didn't actually know that it would rotate around your ship when you idle in space. It's kind of fun. Who else we got here? Oops. Moving the ship around. Let's see. Jet lag. Falcor. I see that it says you also came in with Serenico. Falcor, is this perhaps... Did you have anything to do with this raid? I'm not saying for sure. I'm just guessing. Just guessing. Yeah, what were y'all up to there? Serenico says I was supposed to play Supermarket Sim, but got super hot in my room, and I had to end early so they can get their ASMR gaming gear. Supermarket Sim, I've not heard of that one, but that sounds like it could actually be kind of fun. Do you run supermarkets? Is that what you do? The potato's so classic. Clarbus, I'm sorry. I think you requested some beard combing a while ago. And I think I might have. Yes, you totally did. Alright, I've got a double dose of beard combing for you, Clarbus. Oh, and I missed a compliment from Creme the Existential as well. Wait. Creme, who did you want the compliment targeted towards? I don't see a compliment to target here. If you had someone in mind, please do let me know. Let me know. Alright, let's get some beard combing going. What's Tater's precious? What's Tater say? Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Hashtag fake potato gate. I know, doesn't it look so real? I gotta admit though, it's slowly starting to lose its coating there, which actually honestly looks kind of like a real potato losing its skin, so you know what? I was gonna say it looks less real, but you know what? It actually kind of looks just as real now that I think about it. It was just a serendipitous stream convergence. Okay, alright, Falcor, okay. Keep your secrets. Balthazar1 says there's an update today. Yes, a Starfield update, that's correct. We are still playing very early in the game here, so but there's this Akila Trackers quest that I'm thinking might be part of the update. We're gonna go see about that. There was a butt date today. Thank you, Buttspot. Thank you, Buttspot. Much appreciated, Buttspot. Oh my goodness. Nicoma says, a friend of mine played Supermarket Sim on his stream, and it was the funniest way to work in retail and be able to talk crap about customers without consequences. Can be a chill stream though. Wait, so do you play as like a worker in the supermarket? Or are you running the supermarket? Or are you like literally checking stuff through at a till? Stop it. No spinning. No spinning. Soft Taco Raider has requested an intense stare. An intense stare. Alright, we can do that for you for sure. Sorry, let me just pop out there. Yo, Ethan, what's up? I'm well. Hey, thanks for tuning in from Myrtle Beach. Appreciate it, Ethan. Alright, intense stare time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. watching. I'm watching. I ain't blinking. Blinking's for losers. Blinking's for people who aren't staring intensely. And I'm staring so intensely. Although I have to say, I really want to blink right now. My left eye really wants to blink right now. But I gotta keep up the intensity. I gotta keep up the intensity. Because that's what you paid for. That's what you paid potato points for. This intensity right here. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Okay, I have to blink. Like right after I started, I felt like a little piece of dust fell on my left eye. I hope it was intense enough. I hope I did right by you. So Michael says, I love that we have the same comb, but I don't have a beard to use it on, unfortunately. I mean, I'm sure this would be great on my hair as well. I've actually never used this comb on my head hair before. Never considered it. Ow. But I could, you know. There we go. Does your comb also say Tame the Wild on it? I used to have a longer beard, and this actually came with a beard straightener, I'm pretty sure. Which I don't really need these days because I keep the beard a fair bit shorter, but nonetheless, it is still a great comb. A great comb. Nick used Stare. It was super effective. More intensity, but with the compliment. What compliment is that? Oh, okay. Serenico compliment. Sure, we can do that. We could definitely do that. Sazaki von Kval. I don't know if you're watching on YouTube right now, but if so, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Alright. You want the intense stare and the compliment for Serenico at the same time. Man, now you're asking for some very complicated. This is some next level stuff. Alright, let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do. I am going to... Okay. Here we go. Okay. First of all, stare on. Here's the intensity. Alright. Now here is the compliment. It's going to come across really weird because I'm going to be like... Serenico, I appreciate what a warm welcome I receive every single time we raid you, because this is so weird. This is very uncomfortable. Every time we come and visit, we always receive the warmest of welcomes. Not only do you welcome me and our wonderful community and so kindly, but you always have very kind things to say and some really like great conversation starter type questions, like asking about, you know, like what crap I blinked, what game I was playing, and then you usually have something to say about something else you've been playing. And it's really easy to just raid on in and then settle down and have a nice cozy hangout with you. You know, like I never want to raid and run when we visit you, because I just kind of like hanging out there and like having a little conversation with you, catching up. So this is still really awkward. I'm sorry if this has made you uncomfortable. Okay, all right, with the stare thing, but this wasn't my idea. Okay, all right. But anyway, Serenico, super cool, super cool. I'm gonna stop staring now. Okay, all right. Wow, that was way more uncomfortable than I expected it to be. Extremely more uncomfortable than I expected. Yeah, that was well comboed. Well comboed. Indeed, indeed. Wow, the best compliment, even with the stare notwithstanding. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Alright. Because, yeah, that felt really awkward from this perspective. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Yours says, being weak is a choice. Grow a beard. Wait, for real. Oh my god. Crab says my redeem was for myself. Oh, okay. Apologies for not clarifying. No worries. No worries. I just wasn't quite sure. Let's see. Let's see. Sometimes it is challenging to like come up with things on command that you haven't already used. Compliments. I want all my compliments to be, you know, received as genuine as they are intended. And I don't want to be like just recycling the same ones because that doesn't seem very sincere. So let me think on it for a minute, Krem. Let me think on it for a minute. I'm sure I'll come up with something that I haven't used already. I'm sure I can. I'm sure I shall. But sincerity is of the utmost importance. While we're doing that, let's quickly fly on over to the next star system. We are at Barnard's star system right now. This is Frost. Looks like the only planet in the system, I think. And there is nothing going on here. Extremely boring system. We can scan it, but nothing going on. Just a barren, rocky, deep frozen planet. So let's carry on then to Cheyenne. Let's go. Oops. Sorry, I just wanted to scroll the chat. It's all good. It's all good, soft operator. I appreciate that combo. That was quite something. That was louder than I intended it to be. Hopefully that didn't just blow your ears out, everyone.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
It's all good, soft operator. I wasn't genuinely uncomfortable. I was just a little bit uncomfortable. Just playing it up for the camera, you know. It's all good. Also, Lonely Light, you said something just before the raid, I think, that got swept away. And, so I'm just gonna scroll back here. Lonely Light says, I really appreciate that, Nick. I'll definitely be doing my best. It'll be a while before I actually put the rank on, but I'm sure I'll do fine on the test. It's all multiple choice, so common sense comes into play more often than not. Needless to say, I'm definitely excited to catch up with my mom and sister. Yeah, no doubt. That's after a couple of years. That's fantastic. Definitely gotta get some dinner with them and show them around town. That sounds lovely. I hope you have a wonderful time visiting with your family. And, like I said, I'm sure you're gonna crush that test. Lonely Light then said, alright, my eyes are getting heavy, friends. I'll still be here for Lurk as usual, but it's definitely time to get some sleep. Lonely Light, I'm always so thankful for your enthusiasm, for your kindness. Love having you here every single time you're out. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great sleep and a fantastic start to your week. Hopefully we get to see you on Thursday, but if you're busy with your fam or whatever, don't sweat it. We'll see you next time when we see you. Krem says, hence why I originally stated I hoped you hadn't run dry. I know I don't talk too much. You talk a bit. It's enough for me to go on. As a matter of fact, that right there is really, really kind of you. And it's certainly worthy of a compliment. I appreciate that you are considering what it's like to be up here as the streamer. And I have, you know, this request, the whispered compliment request, which I think is a really feel-good request. It's really nice to be able to pay compliments to members of the chat, especially those, you know, who've been around a long time that I know well. But you know, it's one of those things where I do always want to keep it sincere, right? And so I really appreciate you considering my perspective there and realizing that if I'm just giving out a lot of compliments, at some point it might start to feel like I'm repeating myself or like that sincerity is lacking. So my compliment for you tonight, Krem, is that you have great, what's the word I'm looking for? Sensitivity and consideration for others, myself in this situation. And I appreciate you considering that it might be challenging for me or difficult for me to come up with like a bunch of compliments rapid fire and keep them sincere. I feel like I reverse Uno'd you or something in that compliment, I don't know. But thanks for considering my perspective, my feelings, Krem. It means a lot. This environment is extreme. That's right, Steel Go. Beanard says Barnard solar system is suspiciously close to my name. A little bit, yeah. Gonna look into it more. They may have plagiarized you. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually called Beanard's star with 3 E's. It's kind of weird, huh? It's kind of weird. Bruce says, how in the world does a Bethesda game release in 2023 and it somehow manages to look dated? You know, it's funny. It's funny because we were just talking about how it's a little inconsistent. Someone was saying earlier, I think it was Attractive, how nice the game looks. And then I was saying, yeah, sometimes people criticize it for its looks, but sometimes it can look really nice. And I think that's one of the challenges, is that this game can look really nice sometimes, but also sometimes it kind of doesn't. I don't know. I think this looks pretty good. It's, you know, nothing, I guess, outstanding, but it certainly gets the job done. Big fancy star in there. But yeah, sometimes it looks flat, I would say. Sometimes it looks quite flat. Alright, let's head down to Akila City. Let's land. Thank you, Krem. Thank you. Alright, and here we are. Capital, the Free Star Collective. Hey, you absolutely spread the good vibes every stream you're at, Lonely Light. Yeah, you 100% do. No way, I bet that star looks just like me too, says Beanard. Yeah, for sure. I would lawyer up if I were you. I'd absolutely lawyer up. Just checking my channel points here. Requests. We're clean. Good. Alright. Alright. Sorry, every time I alt-tab in and out of the game, it opens the inventory menu there. So that's why I keep opening and closing that. Kind of annoying, actually. Alright. Let's disembark. Okay. Welcome to Akila City. Such a Bethesda moment. It's all like dum-dum-dum, location discovered. A little music stinger. Extremely Fallout. It's extremely even more Fallout because Enonzer composes both. But even Skyrim has a similar thing. And here we are.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank.
Uh-oh.
Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
If people are in danger, then I want to help. I'll keep that in mind. I should ask, what's the trouble? Sure, I'm a naturally inquisitive sort.
Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the marshal if you want the whole story.
Is Marshal Blake in charge of security?
Not usually, but he took charge of the situation because the bank robbers are part of the Shaw gang.
The Shaw gang.
The marshal's had a lot of experience dealing with the gang, so he's calling the shots.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
If you think you might be able to help out, you could talk to the marshal. Truth is, last I heard, things weren't going so good.
Sam has told me so many stories about Akila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
You stay where I can see you, Marshal. Everyone stays in front of the building. You got me? If you make a move toward the building, a hostage dies.
Uh-oh. Bad things happening over here.
Demands at some point. You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you.
Please stay calm and let our security forces do their work.
Guards neither.
Yeah, I don't know that we need to get involved in this right now. It's not what we came here for. I'm here to find the trackers. I ain't here to get engaged in a standoff in a bank robbery. I don't know who randomly murdered that scamp, but good on you. By the way, Breeze Beauty Shot, I don't know if I ever said thanks for following. Welcome. Appreciate it. Hey, Face Beast. What's up? Face Beast says hello. I'm at work, but we'll watch this later. Future Me says thanks for helping me sleep. Giga Chat, Grey Beauty, Smarter. Yo, my pleasure, Future Face Beast. Thanks for watching later. The future. Shout out to all our amazing VOD viewers. As always, we love them. Love them. Goated VOD viewers. Angel Garcia. Hey, Angel, what's up? Angel says, is Starfield worth it? Thinking about playing it, but heard it's a flop. I would not say it's a flop, but I would say it is not the slam dunk that past Bethesda games have been, if you like those past Bethesda games. I think there's some weird structural stuff in Starfield that makes it tricky to get into. It takes a long time to really sink its teeth in. But I think there is cool stuff there. And I think it's a matter of it's just harder to find the cool stuff.
Isn't exactly nice, but as seats of government go,
If that makes sense.
quite an impressive structure.
If that makes sense. Yo, what's up, Swaggy Cucumber? Hey, I'm glad you got your raid, finally. Oh, that was Falcor who redeemed the raid. Thank you for the scamp death before bed, Bolos. Scamp killed a day keeps the scamp invasion away, as I always say. As I always say. Nice, Bruce. Congratulations. Sounds like a good milestone. 5-0 First Legion Gaming says it's a good game, but I wouldn't say it's the greatest game. That's fair. That's totally fair. But yeah, I wouldn't call it a flop by any stretch. I think there's very cool stuff if you're willing to invest the time and, you know, meet the game on its own terms, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, structurally, I don't like the way it's set up, but when it's doing the Bethesda game things, you're down on the ground, you know, I think it's at its best. Ironically, I think the space game is at its worst when you're in space. And I do wish the game did a better job of delivering on its promise of, you know, the wonder of space, presenting. What is going on here?
What? Our new potential recruit. He's standing right here. Yeah, I said I know. I'm aware of his presence, have been since he walked in the door. I said what I said. I stand by it. Rookie, don't you dare let me down. We've got a lot to prove around here.
Okay, I didn't actually hear what he said in the first place, so it's okay. I should turn on general subtitles as well. Because, yeah, the dialogue subtitles alone aren't enough, it seems. Alright. Good night, Nakoma. Sleep well. Have a great night. Hope you have a restful sleep and an awesome week to come. We'll see you next time. Take care. Alright.
What are you standing around for when there's fugitives on the loose?
I don't know, Roach, man. I just got here. I ain't got no idea what's up. You got a problem with me, punk?
There are always more bounties to collect.
Agent number 1. Spooky. Yo, Sarah, can you not? Yeah, would you just chill? Chill, woman. Here. There. There.
The alliance is strong and getting stronger by the day.
Alright, Agent number 1. What's your deal?
Good trait for a tracker. Anyhow, we can talk about punctuality or we can get down to business. I am agent number 1, or no one. Seems you're
How
deciding to
edgy.
entertain our offer.
Now hold on, don't go jumping the gun. I'm not sure the Tracker's Alliance is right for me. Yeah, I don't know enough about it.
Caution is the wise guardian of life's path, ensuring each step is both safe and sound. But I would also caution you to consider this more fully. As our offer to join us may not remain indefinitely. It may be prudent then to give you a taste of what we do here before you make your decision.
Yeah.
I propose a trial run. Tracker field. Do you have any questions before we proceed?
How's this different from going after bounties on the mission board?
The mission boards are merely a tool used to expand our reach to freelancers who either do not have the capabilities or the desire to work with the Trackers Alliance in a more official capacity. To put it simply, those bounties are trifles compared to what official trackers deal with. They're lower risk, lower reward.
Okay, but why me?
Why not you? I know of your accomplishments.
My accomplishments?
Bravery on Vectera, fighting off the Crimson Fleet, made the news.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
could say more, but trust that you would not be here if I did not believe you would.
Interesting. I wonder if that's contextual because I'm very early in the game, so that's all we've done is that pirate skirmish on Vectera. So that's really all they could know us for. But I wonder if you've done more, if they would include that in the dialogue. Yes, this badass helmet is pretty cool, I will admit. Alright, sure. I'm ready to officially try out for the Trackers.
Excellent. Before we accept you as an official tracker, you'll need to demonstrate competency in the field.
Uh-oh.
To that end, I would like you to first accept the available bounty on the wanted display on the nearby wall. Then report back to me.
Accept the bounty off the wall board. That I can do. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure.
Look what the Astra dragged in.
Wow, you are a real piece of work, aren't you, Roach?
Talk to me later. Agent No One needs you first. I'm not going to argue.
Agent No One. Alright, at least they know their place. Alright, the Starjacker. Okay, alright. Let's go. Chase down the Starjacker.
You ever want to learn from the best? The hunt continues. I'll be farewell.
Alright. What's up, Agent No One?
Good. You have your mission. Once you are a tracker, you may not get a briefing like this for your missions. You'll be expected to handle them by yourself.
Is there a reason you don't give trackers more direction? I mean, like, I guess it's kind of in the name, we are trackers, but...
The Trackers Alliance facilitates bounty hunting. We don't hold names. For all intents and purposes, you are an independent entity affiliated with the Trackers Alliance. You may utilize our resources, including our database if need be, but you cannot expect someone to be with you every step of the way. That's not how you operate.
It's not what I was asking for, but anyway. Alright, sure I can do that.
Excellent. I knew you could. The target for this mission is admittedly one of our toughest.
Uh-oh.
Not because of how dangerous he is, but because of how often he's evaded us in the past.
I feel like getting thrown into the deep end here.
He's wanted for 94 counts of spaceship grand theft. We have reason to believe he runs a chop shop somewhere out in the fringes, but we do not know where. Luckily, we have intel that one of his associates, Adrastos Dakota, is currently here in Akila City. For your first mission, you were assigned a partner, Roach. He will have
frick. I do not want to work with Roach. Please. Wait, what's going to happen though? Because we have to keep Sarah with us for now. So maybe we might not be able to do this quest until we're done the main quest stuff with Sarah. It sounded like Roach didn't want to work with me. You sure about this?
Roach has been instructed that if he wants to continue in our service, he will comply. He will get over it. He always does. I trust that his demeanor will ease once he gets to know you.
Alright, Animal Chop Shop. Got it. Let's do this.
Your enthusiasm is noted. I wish you the best of luck. Leave no quarter. Show no mercy.
Alright, I guess we're a bounty hunter now. That was quick. Alright, so yeah, what's gonna happen?
Well, if it isn't the rookie.
If we talk to Roach here, I don't think we'll be able to take him as a partner.
Hey, so, about earlier, first arrived.
Weren't you gonna break my streak? I accept your apology. Why should I care? I don't even know who you are. I mean, that's fair enough. That's an appropriate response. Let's rewind and try to start on the right foot. I'm Professor Nick. I pick you that just because of how goofy it sounds.
Okay. Just be careful and listen to me. I'm serious about beating this record. I don't want anyone blowing it for me. It's not personal.
What is this record you're concerned about?
The record for consecutive successful bounty missions is held by a tracker who went by the call sign Volk. 372 consecutive bounties brought in. That's 372 with no escapes, no mistakes.
It's impressive.
Came close to beating this record, but, well, didn't. I was a legend around here. But don't bring him up. Bit of a sore spot for a lot of trackers.
So this guy's telling me, you're telling me you've iced 372 criminals or bounties? I mean, I fought a few pirates once. Why don't other trackers like this, Volk?
You ever work with someone who's really good at their job, but just seem to rub everyone the wrong way? The boss won't do anything about it because they're afraid of losing that person. It was like that with Volk, the previous agent no one. Volk was just needlessly cruel to his quarries. Everyone. His allies.
Whoa.
Torturing children.
Whoa. Does not sound like a good dude.
Killed the previous no one.
Whoa.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. And neither should you.
Okay, fair enough. Imagine having a baby and calling her Roach. I'm guessing that's not his actual name, but you know, it's space. Who knows? Who knows? Bruce says, this is where Bethesda stuff shines, though, making the story and character interactions interesting. Sans the graphics. As an RPG adventure, Bethesda is a decent DM. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Why does he keep doing that with his eyebrows? It's to make him expressive. Don't you know expressive people do this? You said you came close to beating the record. What happened?
I was doing great until I volunteered to partner with a rookie
Volunteered?
like you. They ran in, guns blazing, got shot up, and we had to evac. Just let our mark get away. Didn't save him either, so waste all around. But now, I'm being voluntold that I need to partner up with you for reasons I don't want to get into right now. So, let's not disappoint me.
You got it.
Good. Glad we had this talk. Now let's get down to business. This Adrastos guy is our ticket to finding Hannibal. Find him, bring him in, and get the information out of him. Any questions?
Have you ever gone after this Hannibal Eutropio before?
If I had, he'd already be dead or behind bars.
Fair enough.
I know he's slipped away from all the other trackers who've gone after him, but...
Thanks, crazy eyebrows guy. Whoa, whoa.
This slippery
Chasm ass. Excuse me. What if the informant Adrastos doesn't talk?
Don't worry about that. They always talk. Eventually. We'll make sure of that.
Alright, no other questions? Let's get a guy.
Great. Adrastos was last sighted in town, so we're going to go out there and you'll use your scanner to find him. Once we do, we'll convince him to chat with us. By force, if need be. If you don't have any more questions, let's hit the road.
Any good tracker tips? I mean, like, I'm definitely a very experienced tracker. The trackiest. I've tracked so many things. But, like, if I would, it's just hypothetically, do you have any, like, beginner tips for first-time trackers? Maybe?
So you want to learn from the best. Well, let me tell you, all that matters in this line of work is that you get the job done. Sometimes that means skirting the law. It's usually on our side anyway. Alive or dead means you've got a choice. Don't get too hung up on it. Always go with whatever guarantees success. No sense bringing morality into it. These people are wanted criminals on the run from justice. Last thing, competition is a strong motivator. That's how I got where I am today.
Alright, bruh. Sure thing. If they don't talk, I'll stick my eyebrows on it. My eyebrows. You know, he has a kid who calls him Papa Roach. Do you really think Adrastos is just going to lead us to Hannibal?
It's the hope. He's our only lead at the moment. Now, if the question is, do I trust him? It's a different story. But again, we do what we can with the information we have.
Also, I completely forgot that our character is like dehydrated and hungry and keeps like going like, oh, in the background. So why hasn't anyone been able to catch Hannibal?
Funny you ask. Till recently, no one even knew what he looked like. Despite his many crimes, he's managed to keep an exceptional...
Oh my god, you're right, he never blinks.
As you can imagine, it's hard to find someone when you don't know their face and can't find their base of operations. This is compounded by the fact
He absolutely does not blink.
And you never know when and where he'll strike next. The fact that we got info linking Adrastos to him is a damn miracle.
He's got the ult. Oh, there he blinked, finally. But he doesn't blink much. He's got a pretty darn good intense stare. So what do you think about this mission?
I think we were given a bum deal. Hannibal has been on the wanted list for ages, and no tracker's been able to nab him despite many trying. But maybe Agent No One's expectations are low, and they just want to see how you handle a tough but low-stakes situation. For that, I guess it's perfect. Just wish they were intent on dragging my record down with it. Stop it, you're being weird.
I'm being weird. You're the one that's staring. Ain't blinking, bro.
Don't get yourself killed out there.
Alright, so he's gonna follow us now? Maybe. Guess we'll find out. Let's get some food though. Some worms and some cherry pop. Delish, delish. Alright, there we go. The eyebrows blink for him, basically.
Hey, Drastos is likely wandering the streets around here somewhere. Open up your scanner and look for anyone with a bounty. Maybe you can check other areas of the city. It's bounty.
Alrighty. Let's do a little save. Savey save. We haven't saved for quite some time. And this could go sideways. You never know. Could end up in a shootout. So let's see what we can do. See what we can find. So we're looking for someone with a bounty on their head. Where is literally anybody? Hello, people. I swear to God, there was a ton of people around a moment ago. Now there's no one. Okay, is this citizen? I don't even know how we know if they have a bounty, if I'm being honest. How about you? I legitimately do not know. Hey buddy.
Rock might have some work for someone like you.
How hypothetically, how do I use my scanner to find a Drastos?
Easy. I assume you've used your scanner to find resources?
Yeah, like
Well,
once or twice.
like that. Except you'll be scanning people for active bounties. I'll even make it easy for you this time and let you know when I see him. But when you're on your own, no one will be there to hold your hand.
Thanks, bud.
Normally, you'd either kill your target or disable and arrest him. At that point, you put a tracking beacon on him and someone would be called in to take him away.
Hey, thanks for the rain
We're
attractive.
bringing this guy with us for this mission.
Yeah, I legitimately actually forget how to scan. I right click. Does anyone remember? It's been a while since I played. I have to press a button though once I have my scanner out. Or does it just have to be close enough for it? I legitimately forgot. Don't mind me while I just scan you. Yeah, I feel like there's a button I gotta hold. E? Maybe? No. No. I forget. Bruce had got the proportions on that heavyset character. I didn't even notice. Of course you can see him. He never blinks. Yo, what's up, Nathan? Nathan in YouTube chat says, "Hey Nick, hey Chad, been a while. But I was just watching the Starfield DLC trailer and saw this on the sidebar. Look at that, the algorithm works. I'm playing this tonight because of the DLC announcement. I wanted to come back to the game and give it another chance. If I could remember how to scan, that'd be really cool. Like I said, I know how to open the scanner, but I don't remember how to actually scan with it. This is embarrassing, but I might have to look this up. It could be that you just have to look at something, but I feel like there's a button you have to press and hold, maybe. Because I remember surveying fauna, like flora and fauna, previously, but it's been so long. To open the scanner, press F. Yeah, I got that part. Once it's open, you'll aim at different plants, creatures, and rocks, blah, blah, blah. And select the scan button when it's lit up. What scan button when it's lit up? Scan. Yeah, okay, this picture shows it. It's E. But with people, that's social. So I don't know what that means. Weird. Weird. Nathan says you need to look at it and press E, but only specific types of things can be scanned. Okay. Thanks, Nathan.
Another day, another shift.
See, I can't scan. Do I have any kind of... Just wondering if it indicates this particular area of the city. Wait, where's my... How do I see the local map? Service map, gee, there we go. Nope. Doesn't seem to give us... Oh, wait. Nope. Oh, well. This is a new feature, eh? The surface maps, finally. The game did not launch with these. Goldstackle says, I think if you see someone with a bounty, they'll probably look different in the scanner. Yeah, you may be absolutely correct. Alright, well, we'll just keep running around and just stare at everyone until someone looks different, I guess. Is it you?
Mom says I should learn doctrine like her, but I'd rather fly my own starship.
Alright, it's not the kid. Is it you? Nope, guess not. What about you?
You expecting me to jump down after you?
Yeah, actually. You? No. How about you? No. Not this guy. This is kind of hilariously pointless. Or not pointless, aimless. What about this guy? He's got a duffel bag. That's sketchy. No. No, no. Guy did say he would say something. This guy looks sketchy as heck. But no. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, it's just the resources. It's picking up. Well,
Chunks will take years off your life, I'm telling you. I ate some once and was sick for a week.
I could spend an awful lot of time just wandering around this city.
Can you even read Jim's inventory?
Looking for someone sussy.
Magnifying glass for it. It looks like we're down 2 crates.
Bruce says, yeah, they probably model out a super simplified geometry for those maps. They probably just hadn't finished them yet. Yeah, it really was. It was just basically like a surface, like a simple surface map. They didn't have any of the actual structures.
That's no way to run a business. What happened to the customer is always right?
I feel like I'm missing something here, you know? It just says use scanner to find Atlantis on the streets. Could be literally anywhere.
Ship work, ship pay. You want to stop here for a drink? I can assure you there are much nicer and safer establishments in Midtown or the Core.
I do not want to stop here for a drink. I'm here to find Atlantis.
Over there. Tourists?
I just imagine I'm just running around with like a scanner, just looking at everyone. That's right, Marco, Polo. Adrastos.
Our students know Akila City history.
Adrastos.
In general, students love field trips.
I feel like they need to give some mechanic to like hone in on the area where this dude might be. Because I'm really not sure what I'm looking for. This whole shootout situation over here.
I'm sure things will turn out just fine.
Yo, where's my guy? This is on the streets of Akila. This is very silly. Well, I might have to actually look up what the deal here is. Because, yeah, I feel like there's gotta be more to it than this. But truth be told, it's getting very late. And I should probably wrap this up pretty soon anyway. So I guess the mystery of where Adrastos is and how to properly use our scanner to find him is just gonna have to be a story for another time. Because there is a scan button at the bottom, but only when I'm not pointed at people. When I point it at people, it changes to a social button. And pressing it when I'm not pointed at people doesn't do anything. Does nothing. Unfortunately. Let's see if I press E here. She's like, what are you doing, bro? Well, yeah, to be fair, it's time for me to wrap up anyway, so. But yeah, I might have to, like, actually look that up. Should not be this difficult. Bounty hunting is hard. Bounty hunting is butt. Could not agree more, butt spot. Thank you for your insight. Bruce says, I was playing a little Vader Immortal and Tales from Galaxy's Edge on the Quest this weekend. I've heard really good stuff about Vader Immortal. Never played it myself, but I've heard it's actually pretty solid. What did you think? How did you like it? But yeah, I think we're gonna call for a night. We're coming up on 4 hours, and I should probably get some rest. It is about that time. Thank you, Sargon, for that very important public service of ensuring that Buttspot's quotes are preserved for all time. Friends, thanks for coming on out. Thanks for chilling with me tonight. Thanks for joining everyone here and making this place better just by you being here. Before we wrap it up, let's go find someone to raid. We were very kindly raided today by Serenico and by... Shoot, I'm blanking. Who raided us before Serenico? Gosh, why can't I remember? This is embarrassing. It was Chrissy, of course. Couldn't forget that. Both Chrissy and Serenico, fantastic ASMR creators. Let me give them a shout out here. Give them a shout out one more time. Chrissy. Oh crap, that's the wrong Chrissy. Don't go there. I mean, you could, but I have no idea who they are. Chrissy with an H. Gosh. Man, I have to wait 2 minutes before I could shout out. Okay, we're using the old school shout out for this one. Gosh. Freaking embarrassing, Nick. Exclamation mark S-O. There we go. That is correct, Chrissy. I'm looking at shout outs around at the same time. There you go. Hit those follows. Both awesome ASMR artists here on Twitch. Go support some fantastic creators, y'all. And let's see who else is streaming right now. Let's see who else is streaming so that we can go and share these good vibes. Keep the good vibes rolling. A friend of the channel, Busy Bunny, is streaming right now. It's been ages since we rated Julie. I feel like I haven't seen her on in a bajillion years. So let's go and raid Busy. I can get used to this new raid interface. There we go. I don't think she's wrapping up just yet. Hopefully she has raids turned on. Looks like it. Alright, we're good. Heck yeah. Thanks, Johanna. Yeah, it's been a while since we visited Busy. So, y'all here in the Twitch chat, if you just sit tight, you'll join us on the raid very shortly. When you get there, let her know where you came from. We have a raid emote if you want to use it. And you can. And maybe consider giving Busy a follow. She's really awesome. Super nice. Awesome community as well. So, enjoy once we get over there. Very, very tingly. She has super tingly name traces. If you want more ASMR nerd, if you just haven't got enough of me, I do have a video for you up on the YouTube channel tonight. It's a soft-spoken reaction and impressions video with today's Xbox game showcase. We talked a lot about it here on the stream earlier, but if you want to hear all of my unfiltered, not spoiled opinions, you can find those on the YouTube channel, !YT. And of course, we have the Discord open 24/7. You can always come hang out with some of these awesome people that are in the chat over on the Discord as well. !Discord. I will be streaming again on Thursday evening. I look very forward to seeing you all there. Thank you for being here tonight. It means the world to me. A big ol' shout out, especially to our wonderful moderators. Could not do this without them. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye, Attractive, Johanna, Rick Grimes, Bruce. See you next time. Bye for now, guys.